did you do that? How did you do that? Did you think it was?
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. I'm hoping you can hear me because I think I've got everything set up because I nearly got Sofa Boss to fuck. So if anything's not working, it's kind of tough, really. If you haven't seen today's video already, that took basically all fucking holiday to make and the last 3 days to fucking edit. So if you don't need it, then great. But if you do, then also great. And if you don't need it, watch the ending. Go to the very last timestamp, turn up the volume, and then come back and tell me why you like ESO so much. That will hit a nerve. And I didn't even have to do anything to do it. You just have to remember. It's fucking mega. Now, if you're on YouTube, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't worry, I'm not poking myself in the eye. I'm just trying to get sleep out of it because I've got fucking half Sofa Boss. And if you're on Twitch, I'll say your name because I can see you all. DJ, Leonard, Olympian, Fles, Skellington, Sleggy, Tash, Riansu, Pion Grim, Smooch, Rage, Adrea, Baritu, scroll down, Lonely Girl, Sky, Daft Kitty, Ginger Rains, Turtle Swatter, Tony Silver needs a shout out if you haven't done so already, fix it, Clown Prince, Dragon 81, Grumpy Navy Vet, and did I say everyone? I remember, and I'm excited. Aha, you did watch. I was a bad alarm clock, didn't look at the time, I fucked. I kind of half. What are you doing, cat? Ow. No, you're not having this. It's not yours, do one. Excuse me. Fucking cat is trying to eat a PC, apparently. No, I got partially sofa boss, and then it was very, very, very difficult to move. I am absolutely fucking exhausted. So, regardless of the energy levels that you can apparently see, it's fake. I'm running on fucking empty. That's bollocks, actually. I got coffee. I'm good. I forgot I had that fucking pet. We're still following the same incentives as we were yesterday. So, yes, I am still going to give away 10 pink torch bugs if we hit the goals. There are multiple goals on the channel. If we hit them, we're giving away 10 pink torch bugs. Phoenix, thank you very much indeed for the sub. Massively appreciated. Welcome in. Those are ninjas. It's good stuff. What makes the world go round? Humans? No, coffee. Exactly. Definitely. Olivia, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Funky Monkey on YouTube, how you doing? Need coffee and beer and we'll wake you right up. Correct. Good evening, Zion Ninjas. Great video about the leveling. Thank you very much. Did you watch the ending? Did you do what I said to do? Did you just, regardless of the information in the video, because you may already have that information anyway, obviously it's a new one for 2025 because some of the stuff has changed. Oh, you already did that video? No. The tutorial, most importantly, changed, and so did the Fighters Guild, Majors Guild, and Undaunted, because you get them at different levels now. But you watched the entire thing? Thank you very much. But at the end, if you watch the very end of the video, I go into a bit of video footage that isn't mine, that you may remember, and if you don't, it's going to hit a nerve. And if you do, it's going to hit a nerve. So watch it. Just press the last timestamp if you don't want to watch the whole video. Even Zion Ninjas, Mark JVVA, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. CGI Shadow, also welcome. How you doing? Yesterday I was in the Infinite of Archive with the amazing Lena, and Lena got like 4 million transformations somehow. Amaze balls. 15 streak 2, nice. Yes, you've been streaking for 15 days with no pants. Thank you very much indeed. I love the comment section though. I love it. I was tearing up a bit by watching it again. Yeah, it hit a nerve. Do you have a link to the video? You can put level up in the chat. Chemical. You can also say hi when you enter the stream. Only 13, indeed. 13 transformations in 5 arcs. What the fuck? I think there was some dust in the air somewhere when I was watching that part. Yeah, I'm sure there was. I love a comment section. The video goes live for 2 minutes. Someone who apparently doesn't like the channel decides to already see it, which you know full well they're following in order to get the alert, to get there first, to put the messages in first so they can get the first one on top of the stage so everyone can see them. They're like, well, actually, here we fucking go. Remember, 9 days worth of fucking work on one video after working in this particular field for 8 years, and someone goes, actually, with 3 views. Apparently, there's a better way to level up. Apparently, the best way for new players to level up is to go and get loads of experience scrolls and save them up over time, and then use them all at once. Really? How long is it going to take you to save up all those free things that you have to wait for? Apart from the 5 I got today and the daily reward. And then you can finally play your game, whereas you could just play the game and level up anyway. Brilliant. But I got my headset back, now I can play games with sound. Excellent. Just here cutting onions. Yeah, that was the sender message. People forget. I mean, it's very easy to get into a situation where you're playing the same thing over and over and over. You're not really sure what to do with content, so you basically stagnate. And then also you get tied up to events that go on and on and on and on, and they do. And then you're like, do you know what? I've lost it. I don't know what the fuck to do now. There's still shit tons of stuff to do, but sometimes you just have to remember why you like it so much, and that just refuels the whole fucking thing. So that little clip at the end is for that. Baltimore, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, this dude's like, oh, I know a better way to level. Do you really? Do you really know a better way to level? It's not about the better way to level, it's about the right way. There you go, right way to level quickly within 2 hours. Don't play for months, then get started, then get frustrated because you don't understand, then delete the game. Yeah, basically. People are teaching other people all the time to, hey, you must go faster. Well, no, because if you go faster, then you don't learn anything. And you miss out on loads of passives, and then you don't have the passives. Your inflated stats while being lower are gone, and now you are weaker at a higher level than you could be. And then you get frustrated and leave. So all those people trying to tell other people to go in a Black Rose prison, please don't do that. I don't recommend it. Your choice, but I don't recommend it, because faster is not better. Obviously, you would like to get to a higher level sooner, and you can do that. But if you try to go faster than you are capable of, and you are skipping the stuff that you will need at that level, you are still going to have to do it. You'll just have to go backwards. And then that will be more difficult for you. Mike Macon is in the chat. Thank you very much for joining. Have a shout out. Good. Just came in for Elder Scrolls for the night. Nice. Welcome in. Watch streak of 5 days in a row from Sky. Thank you very much. My fucking Molag Balpek keeps laughing his ass off. He's hilarious. I need to go and sell some bits and pieces from yesterday's run because yesterday's run was mental. Shout out to Mike Macon. There you go. I can remember how to use mounts, honestly. Where am I going? Engage brain. Why am I here? Where the fuck am I? Where is here? Oh, I'm in fucking Mournhold. I don't like this place. It's full of red people. Boing. I actually do like Mournhold, especially since the original Elder Scrolls 3, but I prefer Gratwood because I know where everything is. I mean, you don't know something? Correct. It's all on the website, though. Just freed up some of the hard drive, so I don't have to go here. I'll just remember the crafting stations in Gratwood instead. I know, there's a tiny room with loads of stuff in there, but I don't need it. So today's video, again, is teaching people how to level efficiently. Now, people misuse the word efficiently all the time. They just mean fastest ever. No. That's just quick. Quick is great if the goal is to just be quick. But efficient as in you will have everything you need by the time you get there. Almost. You might need some more practice. You might need some more skills depending on how complex your build is. But you'll have the majority of what you need by the time you get there, which means you don't have to waste time going backwards. You stay and do most of my business in Mournhold. Lots of people do. I don't like it. But again, it's not that I dislike the place in the ESO as such. It's just that I'm used to Gratwood. So I didn't bother absorbing all the details as to where everything is fully. It's for the guides, it's there, but I don't store that information in my head because I prefer to just go to the same spot all the time. Most people do. They have a favorite spot somewhere. They vaguely know where the other stuff is or have a decent knowledge of where the stuff is, but they get used to one spot. Elvin PS, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Bit and cake in the chat. I do most of my business on the throne. Weird you have to go to Mournhold for that. I mean, they've got a throne. Alexia won't be using it forever. And if you know anything about Elder Scrolls lore, you know why. But, it is what it is. Everyone's got a favorite. Where the fuck is it going? Deconstructing. Jewelry. Why have I got that in there? Get rid. Not squashing that. Hey, no spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers on stuff that's been out for like 25 fucking years. How dare you? Okay, 23, but still. I won't spoil it. I'll just say, haha. Whee! Boing. And Vivek stops doing his magical fart. Actually, technically he doesn't. I mean, I'm a Nord, and there are big rocks to hide behind. You need big rocks. See, premium water tiers are those who came before you. Mark JVVA has been here for 20 days, streaking with no pants. All the way through Christmas with no pants. How did you survive? I wasn't going to deconstruct this. Fuck it, we're going to do it for science. Ready? Delete. Balls. Science failed. Well, science was successful, actually. Not having the skill lines mean my chance was lower and I failed. Although, to be fair, I could have had really high chances, still failed, so science didn't work out. Bank. Deposit. All this stuff that I'm not going to use. Including the XP scroll. Actually, I can use one of the XP scrolls. Why the fuck not? See, notice people, I tell you to use them because why not? I don't tell you you must use them or else. Because that's silly. Is it nice to take advantage of elevated XP? Yes. Is it worth it? That trend word or term. Is it worth it to power level? No. No, it's not. From experience. From someone that actually engages with people in the community on a regular basis, on one-to-one basis as well, understanding the broad scope of player skill and experience, I can tell you that the people that struggle the most are the ones that try to go too fast. I think that's it, actually. The rest of it can stay with me. 24 slots used. This is almost as good as my other character. The one that's got 7 slots used. This needs to be sold. Sure, I mean, I was thinking that was... They used water warmed by volcanic activity, but... I mean, they kind of like to. But that's not the excuse for all of it. Why have I got deadly on me? Maybe that's for Polar Express, but the rest of the build isn't with me anyway. So what's the point? Right, we're going to try something for science today. This is an amazing skill and gives me crit bonus. Great. But we can get away with safer, not safer, but different pots. And use something else. I kind of like it for the crit bonus because I have barely anything. Hence the design of the build. You're supposed to have low crit. 30-ish, yeah, 33. You can stack crit bonuses in there, but I'm wiggling this at the moment, and it's working out really well. More and more tier was shed by me for conducting business after dark. Mournhold is always dark, hence no Mournhold for me. I'm a stay in Somerset. Fair. Kane, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Kane Lucifer, welcome in. Shall we tempt fate to see if I can actually get focused efforts? Why have I got Dramafra Destroyer? Let's have Duelist and see how many people want to duel. No, don't do that. Fighters Guild Victor. Flame Chaser, Forge Breaker. Frozen Treasure Seeker. We'll have that. Why don't you have the newest title ever? Because there's no point. There's like 400 fucking titles. I can't wear them all at once. How many people actually do vet trials on console? How many as in an exact number? Don't have that exact number. But do they run them all the time? Do people play them all the time? Yeah, 24/7. Been a while since I was last here. Work was tooking over. I think you mean taking over, but I'll take it. I know what you mean. Wing! People do vet trials all the fucking time. Within their guilds, outside their guilds, within their own private groups. Not necessarily guilds. Some people just have Discord groups, whatever. And pugs. They happen all the time. And then when I said 24/7, and someone's going to go, well, not even at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, they do. I've sat there at 4 o'clock in the morning while someone's advertising a fucking trial run and just been spamming them all night. People doing them all the time. Just need to know where to look. Merc My Prepper. I'm not putting that title on because I don't have it. Fuck that title. I don't want it. It was only good when it was cool. It's not cool anymore. What should I tag team with today? Ouch. You can have it because you put 150 dailies into it. I'm not admitting to anything close to that. So, fuck that. Where the guilds? I'm in barely run dungeons. Yes, but that is subjective. Wing! Master Angler? I'm not doing Master Angler. Fuck that. Master Angler can piss off. My RNG is so crap. I'm not even going to pretend to tempt it. It's not happening. It's so last month. Right? No, I'm not putting it on there because before it meant something. It's like, do you know what? We introduced 150 dailies for this one title. How boring is that? Well done, you got it. Like, you had to be a serious grinder to get it. And then they changed it to 30, and you're like, do you know what? I can't even put it on anymore because now I'm just going to pretend to claim that I had it for 150 dailies, and I didn't. Which is sad, because those people that did do it, Smooch, now can't be recognized because in the world where you are the person that did that, you get lost in all the people that didn't. It's kind of real life, really, isn't it? The people that do actually have things going on don't get the credit or help they deserve for it because other people fake it. That's a prime example of that. That title is actually exactly that. So remember the day that Smooch actually did it properly, people. So if you see someone using Merc My Prepper and the name is not Smooch, they don't count. I spent some time in a queue for Scriveners. You will, because that's what a queue is. You have to wait. I need... What should I take with me today? Does anyone else in the chat have Tempest? Or... Tempest would be good. Venom. Tempest or Venom? Tempest would be fantastic. But if not, Venom. But Tempest, I need you to alter it slightly. 061420. Fucking hell. Is it that far ago? That long ago even? That far. I mean, time is a measurement of distance, I guess, in its abstract form. But, yeah, 2020? Fucking hell. That was almost 5 years ago now. Hurts. Fucking 5 years. Venom, of course. Tempest, sadly, no. I mean, remember when titles were only used for the character you did them on, which is why characters I have all are very specific titles. One I choose out of Google and went for that character. I mean, I do remember when it happened, but which character doesn't really matter anymore, and it didn't then either. Because here was the thing. People try to gatekeep like fuck at that point in time, saying if you didn't have this title, you weren't welcome. And let's face it, the player doing the content is what really counts, not which one you did it on. So it made sense that they shared it across the whole thing because, one, you could access all the stuff you unlocked, and two, people couldn't really argue, well, you may have done it, but you didn't do it on your Templar. Well, fuck me, you do everything on the Templar. Yeah, but you didn't show it on your Templar, so it doesn't count. And it would just add more variables to that gatekeeping bullshit. So it kind of helped when they changed that, but also it got a little bit skew-if when you could make a level 1 character with Dramafra Destroyer on it. Although that was quite funny. They had to consolidate that stuff for several different reasons, not only code, but also socially as well, because people were just using and abusing it. Like, show your title now or else. Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go again. Like, do you want that player to be capable or not? Well, show that they are. They are. It's the same person. It's got 20 fucking characters. Doesn't mean they can't do it. It just means that it's a different one. But yeah, that was a fun time. And that was about 4 or 5 years ago as well. I mean, once again, user error, indeed. Who's this? Hello! Someone's saying hello to everybody. I don't think they're talking to anyone specific, but I'll say hi. Ratty, bring Venom. Fuck it, let's go for it. 2 deeps, and we'll go as far as we can, as quick as we can, and then get wrecked. Open pit, hard mode group finder. I love that. First of all, brilliant. Great for advertising it. But secondly, it defeated the whole point of needing to use zone chat. And now not enough people even know the group finder's there. Still think it needs to be a no-lifer title. I'd work for that one. Yeah, there is. It's called ZonoGaming.com. Dark Seraphina, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. My bar swaps are slow as fuck today. If I run and bar swap, look, bar swap, bar swap, bar swap, and now it's going to let me down. Now it's working. It was really delayed. Evening, indeed. Do I play? This is for the chat. Tempest or Almost Immortal Warrior? Hello, Smooch. Merkmeyer Prepper, see? My bar swaps are slowing down again. It's janky as fuck. Almost Immortal Warrior. I mean, Tempest might get 5 focused efforts, then the whole room will go bang. But we might not get that. Hello. Hi. Raddy's here. Tempest. We've got 2 votes. It's not a good start, is it?
Topmost one takes you to the king's throne. The climb is worth it, I assure you.
Almost Immortal. 2 votes. 3 votes. 4. I gotta swap characters. The tank has been outvoted. Tempest, you don't get to vote, you're joining. Almost Immortal, I can't stand the disappointment when you don't get focused efforts. Since you say that, the Almost Immortal Warrior version I'm using is for the Infinite Archive. And it requires focused efforts to be stronger. So I'm still fucked. If we don't get focused efforts in the first arc, we're resetting. The Andwer is yes, indeed. Oh bugger, we're doomed. A little bit. Listen to that music. Isn't it mega? Level up in the chat, people. Exclamation point level up. That is today's new video. That is the updated version for the leveling guide, since the previous one obviously has some changes, since the game has changed a bit structure-wise at the low levels, including the tutorial change and also Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Undaunted, all that kind of stuff. So,
show me the money.
Who give me money? Whoa, look at that. Rob, you're a legend. 1 second, let me read this. Happy New Year to both of you. Thank you for the great builds and advice. Really appreciate it. Could you split this between you and Tony, please? I definitely can. Thank you very much. Bit and cake in the chat, people. Thank you very much. And you are the Dragonborn. I'm going to press headshot because that was money. And you killed someone and I wasn't looking. Wrong person. I'm aware. Patience, Iago. You know the rules. People to fight start again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place in stream. I have to kill you instead. Thank you very much. Raddy, before you... Here, this is the thing that people do when they get really, really crazy about how quickly they want to get on stream. I'm aware I pressed the wrong button, but I was trying to react to money. Raddy. As if he's going to backseat group finder me. I know. Patience, Iago. What I get was doing inventory. Rob gave us money. That is fucking brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. Back in the corner. Good, good. I'm aware. And also, since it happened on my screen, I saw it happen before you. Hey, Zai, did you know that you've got an itch? Yes, I'm the one that feels it. Thank you. Should we try again, Raddy? You fancy Oathsworn. Appreciate it, but I'm busy. Sorry, dude. Go in infinite. Right. Let's get the fuck in there before Raddy does something else that I already know is happening. He's on ninjas at work by lurking. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. What was the invite for? Accident. I love how people just take the invite anyway. They're like, oh, free stuff? What's going on? Speaking of free stuff, it's not really free because you have to pay for it eventually. But if we do hit the bits and subs goal at any point in time, I am going to give out 10 pink torch bugs. Whisper. Sorry. Misclick. Your name popped up as I was inviting Raddy. Anyone need a 10k trader? 1 free Clockwork City? No. Raddy's already in here. How are you more prepared? Just because I nearly got sofa boss to fuck doesn't mean you get to be first. I fancy my boyfriend, but I won't yuck anyone's yum. Okay. Words are hard for both of us today. They are a little bit. Smooch, I lost complete context on that one. Whee! Read that already.
I wish.
Again, exclamation point level up in the chat. If you haven't seen today's video, go watch it. Raddy, don't bring that fucking thing in here. It'll stun everything and throw it around the room. No! Oh my god. It's useful if you got 2 DPSs, but when you're the tank trying to stun everything, it's a pain in the absolute bollocks. You have to go out and come back in again. Read that. Don't forget, obviously, you can take the synergy and heal off of the blood funnel or blood altar. I can't heal him because he's using Ring of the Pale Order, but that does actually work because lifesteal doesn't count as your heal. It scales off of their crit stats and flat stats, so it's theirs. Did I read that one already? Words are hard, they are. I need to move this out of my way, I wasn't gonna knock the fucking thing over. Shit. Okay. I got an okay. I said sorry and I got okay. Anybody else do that when you're trying to invite someone on PlayStation and you click on their name and you press invite? Cool, nice to see you. Thank you, you too. And good luck. You click on their name to invite them into a group and someone types at the same time as you press it and you invite them by accident. Then you've got that really awkward long discussion about why you did it. It's awkward, it is. Let me check. Let me check. I might not have everything I need. My bags are half full. Fair few times. Yeah, it happens a lot. Especially when guild chats are really, really busy. Yeah, you have 1 or 3 transmutes. 1. I need to settle this shit. Remember, people, if we get to Arc 1 and get no focused efforts, we're leaving. Even if Raddy's got focused efforts, I don't care. We are leaving. Because I want to actually show this off properly before we get to Arc 8. Not getting to Arc 8 on a selfish build, bro. Actually, it's not how you use the word, but you will. Quite easily, actually. But we might run out of time. We want focused efforts. I would like 5. I'll take 4. Whee! Right, where's my buttons? Yoink. I gotta remember where all the buttons are. Been playing the shit out of Conan. Put exclamation point Conan in the chat. I love how nobody... Ah, there it is. I did try and play it earlier after I released the build video, the level up video, and I just didn't have the fucking energy. Started crafting some stuff, and that's about it. Context for those that play it: I was crafting gear for 50 minions. 50. And they're all leveled. Yeah. Almost Immortal Shrimp, the OG shellfish build. It's a good shell, actually. We could get away with that. I want 5 Adaptive Conquerors and 1 recovery bonus, and then 5 focused efforts. I'll take all that and no other buffs. I don't care if the game bugs out and gives me no more buffs after that, if those are the buffs I get. That would be great. $50 leveled, I'm struggle with 10. Yeah, I had, I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's defenses anyway. I leveled up like 34 Dina Master Huntresses. They're all done. And they're now all geared. And they're now all ready. And they're now all in archer posts. So have fun. Boing! Spent a day gearing up minions ready for purges. I need a break. I'm also, don't want... But I also don't want one. You don't want to break, but you're tired, basically. You want to play the game, but your eyes are so fucked that it won't let you. No, that feels. Whee! So this build is quite simple. Basically, it's the Almost Immortal Warrior. It's been out for 8 years. Regardless of how many shit canoes try to tell you shouldn't be using it, it works perfectly fucking fine and always has done. It's actually one of the most popular builds on the entire channel and in the entire ESO community. Fact. Anyway, if it's not to your taste, great. If it is, also great. But if you want to know how to use it properly in here, stand still as much as you can and hold block. Obviously, you've got other stuff to do, lots of it. But if you're not standing still and holding block, you're not standing inside the AoEs, and you're not taking advantage of this. Which is phenomenal, especially if you get focused efforts, which I did not. Bollocks. However, I'll take the physical damage because that is going to work towards some of the set procs that are firing off. You log on and there's so much you want to do all the time. Yeah, you do the same as you do in ESO, actually. There's so much stuff to do in Conan, there's so much stuff to do in ESO that you want to get done, that you just default at standing still in a popular location. So that popular location may be your house, it might be popular to you, or in Gratwood or something like that, or you just go to the newbie area and stand at the desert going, ooh, I remember when I first started here, and that's it. You don't do anything. Before you know it, the clock has changed, and it's morning. Like, what the fuck? What? Who brought morning here? I'm not even ready. I haven't even started yet. Fuck, day's gone. What time? Gotta farm mats, need to level characters, gotta make food and export. Yep, you gotta do all the things. Stood on a post in Unnamed City for a good hour. Yep. Boing. Yoink. It's crazy. Fell asleep during inventory management in my house, thank goodness. Yeah, I fell asleep the other day outside my house while I was making the arena. One of the arenas, and I fucking died. I woke up to the death sound. Like, what the fuck happened? Starved to death, apparently. I stood out in the desert with a hammer, building stuff, but I was standing like this. For like a fucking hour. And, just fucking died. Ran out of food, apparently. Woke up to doo-doom. Like, what the fuck happened? You're dead. Who killed me? Woke up. Who hit me? And, yeah, I looked at the death log and that's what happened. Never mind. Logged off in the Unnamed City. Fucking rip. Wake up next to the commander and get decked. It's dangerous. A little bit. Someone will fucking loot you. That place is busy as hell, especially for leveling. People level minions there a lot. You know, Conan character woke up in heaven. No, he woke up naked in a fucking volcano. Like normal people do. Extend a favor. Yes, please. So to run back to the desert because it's less hotter than a volcano. That broke. Want to buy sound, please? Excuse me. Spriggans are shit. That's not very constructive. It's not meant to be. They're shit. They're cool to transform into, but they don't respect immobilization properly, so they're shit. Cliff races are shit as well. Nobody likes cliff races. People haven't liked cliff races since 2002. You got 4 dragon helms, still no bow. No, I mean, we've got a trade channel. What have you got? Patreon in the chat if you want to know what the fuck I'm talking about. There is a channel for everything, basically. ESO, Warframe, Conan, Ark Survival Ascended, and then there's also 3 private servers, one for Ark Survival Ascended, which is cross-play, one for Conan Exiles, which is PlayStation, and one for Conan Exiles, which is Xbox. All tied behind the same perk, and there's a trade channel in there, so we can swap and trade with stuff. Not everything is worth gold, sometimes it's worth something else, because we actually proper trade in there rather than market bullshit. You know, how trade originally started before coins existed. It's an RP PvP server. So yes, you can get dead, but you can also enjoy the fuck out of it and make a nice shiny house. That's a good point. I have a couple. Ravicus Maximus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Rav has been playing the shit out of that game. Oh, Reflected Ruin, lovely. And he's been doing his purges, and he went to the Black Castle, or Black Keep, or whatever the fuck it's called, and fought the Redeemed Legion fuckboy. You have 10 chickens, want a camel, please? Exactly, stuff like that. I'm here but doing stuff. Got it, fair enough, makes sense. So for the people that are on the actual server, the Conan Exiles private servers, specifically the PlayStation one, I'm in the middle of contemplating a new arena, if you like that kind of stuff. Out of the Snake Pit and the Off the Cliff arena, which one is your favorite so far? I haven't even shown you the ice one properly yet, but I'm contemplating an actual Colosseum, like a proper one, where you can use poison and explosives and bombs and pets. Would you be interested? Snake Pit, Black Keep is epic dungeon. It is. You get lost in there as well if you don't have ancient fucking keys. It's really, really cool. Did you pick up your recipes, Rav, so you can now make the Redeemed Legion stuff? I'm biased, fair enough. Buddha, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Buddhacus Maximus. Buddha upgraded on Patreon today. Dude, you've got access to a 1-to-1 this month. Let's fucking go. We are in the Infinite of Archives, obviously. That's where all the cool people hang out. I heard Rav got his first Archer post today as well. That means his base is actually now starting to be defended, which is fucking dangerous. It is escalating, people. We've got some people on that server that are raiding each other already. Aren't they, DJ and Lizzie? Also, everyone's getting their defenses up. Everyone's doing fucking purges and all sorts. So the more purges people do on that RP PvP server, the more bases get defended and the more risky it is for people to raid. So it's getting interesting. You like the Snake Pit? So you wouldn't like a Colosseum where you can actually use pets and poisons and explosives and shit? I'll make it a really, 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 really well themed one. So it'll feel like the fucking movie, like the game doesn't already. Be epic. Boing. And hold lands on horses. Yes. That's different though. That is something else that I'm working on. That's not to do with that arena. Also, they're on the bazaar today, by the way. The barding and the lancers and shit. They're on the bazaar on Conan. Who's listening to do what? Buddha did a fart. Thank you for the fart. Much appreciated. It is redonkulous, and I still don't have focused efforts yet. Frenzied Zeal, sure, why not? Watch streak of 5 days, Mr. Buddhacus Maximus. Thank you very much indeed. Has Buddha had a shout out yet? Anything you're prepared to put time into as long as it's got a barbecue. We can make that happen. Buddha was good food. Lady Thorn again. Every time we've got a fucking vampire. Good, just got home. Buddha just got home. Did you, Buddha? Buddha has gone into third person mode. Going to the volcano now, taking ice and hot food. Not hot food. No, ice and not hot food. If you take hot food, you get hot. Bad Rav. Even Zion Ninjas. How you doing, Matt? Welcome to the stream. Here's a ninja button. Did you see the canoes today telling people to do exactly what I told them not to do in the video? Did you see someone else telling other people what the video isn't for, even though they're not the one that created it? It's not for new players. It is. Conversation over. Well, I don't think it is. Ah, now we've got to what you really mean. And we just found out that your thinking doesn't work very well. 40 pizzas and 10 sheet cakes. He said sheet. And 5 kegs of beer, whiskey and cider. Legend. Legend. Buddha is cooking again. He's in the guild hall. Go say hello. Pizza. Yeah, pizza is amazeballs. What have you done, Buddha? You have proc the pizza caps lock. We can't get pizza past 11. Wait, I have the armor. Never mind. You do have the armor. So, as long as you take ice with you, Rav, when it gets to the really, really hot patch, you'll be fine. Bear in mind, Rav, I know that you haven't been there yet, so you're going to have to find out the hard way. Take beds with you, use them all the time, you're going to need them. If you touch lava, and you have less than 800 health, you're only going to take 3 ticks of damage before you die. Do not touch the lava. It will kill you on purpose. Adaptive Conqueror, that is a really good start. Let's go. Haven't had pizza so long, like over a week. Yeah, lava is very hotly. It is. It burns you muchly in the feet. You love pizza. You're also, unhealthy neutral today. Because didn't you go to the gym or something? So you're allowed pizza. That's how it works. Do ice bridges work or they melt too quick? They work. Amber Daylight, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good evening, Zion Ninjas. Epic end to today's video. Thank you. All the feels. There you go. If you haven't seen that today already, people put level up in the chat. Even if you don't need a leveling guide, I mean, you might find it mildly entertaining because there's like 3 hours worth of... 3 hours, that's a lie. 3 days worth of editing in that video. That fucking nearly killed me. But the last section of that video, if you don't want to watch the whole thing, skip to the last timestamp. Turn the volume up and remember why you started playing this and why you like it so much. That will get you. Buddha, can I interest you in a wild trip to the hot location? Buddha and Rav are going on an adventure. I indeed have wine now. Holy shit. We're in trouble. It's because it's Friday, isn't it? Of course it is. Raddy's got magical madness. Excellent. We've got no focused efforts yet. None. I have adaptive conqueror, which is banging, but not what we're after. Why are you not shrinking? So Dark, I know we're talking about a different game here, but what do you have to offer in return for a red mother bow? And no, I don't want fucking gold. Gold is a shit currency. Magical madness, let's go. No Rumamo. I haven't seen it for ages. Silence is kicking my ass. Excuse me. Live up, Link. Thank you very much. Can I offer you 3 salt? I will refuse. Have a dragon helms, a katana, and a flame torches, lots of axes. Do you have Blade of the Seven Winds? Don't need torches. Right, I'll do you a straight swap. Blade of the Seven Winds for Red Mother Bow. Done. Why do you want Blade of Seven Winds for? Because it ignores all fucking armor at base before you even put any upgrades on it. Put that on a Barrow with a fuck ton of health, or just a T4 mini with a fuck ton of health, and that is game over for any players. If you're using it, it's game over. Pop it in the chest. I wouldn't do that, though. Someone will steal it. Actually, fuck it. Do it. If anyone steals it, I'll just kill them. I went hunting for someone the other night. If I see them, they're dead. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but they are. Not too happy with yourself right now. The whole thing was really out of order. To be fair, the internet will do what it's doing. People say stuff. It's up to them what they're doing. I'm not involved in any of that, and I don't want to bait people into it either, because that's a different argument. But the game is banging. Those personal issues and other content creators' videos is up to them, or it's their experience. I can't really comment on it. Try to make sure that everyone is on a neutral ground here, so that nobody talks shit about others, whether it be Zos or creators. So we'll leave that one there. But also, welcome in. My dancer loves it muchly. That's what muchly. Play to 7 wins? That's dangerous. Especially on an agility dancer. Whee! Oh, I thought they were spawning here. Obviously not. She smacks any thief. Oh, we found that out. I didn't even realize. Been doing purges for so long in Conan, didn't even realize the thieves lockpick your doors. Hey, what the fuck? Thank you, but us is okay with you. Can't work out if it's creators or just a few. Again, that's getting a little bit political and behind the scenes as to whether people do or do not have this, that, and the other. And it becomes a bit of an awkward conversation. Let's just say people have all got their own experiences. And people will say whatever they feel. Which is fine. I don't have any issues, but then I wouldn't voice them if I did. Because I just want to deliver content and get on with it. Whee! It becomes a difficult situation when people try to gauge everybody else's position and then bounce them off each other. What the fuck, dude? Ravicus Maximus. Ravicus just dropped 10 more subs on the channel. Killed a Dragonborn and he's up to 2,035 subs. Fucking hell, man. Where's the button? You know the rules. People to fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place in stream. I have to kill you instead. Thank you very much indeed. We're on 430 of 600. If we hit the sub goal and bits goal, I'm giving away 10 pink torch bugs. Go fucking nuts, people. What is out of order is going into other people's streams and stirring the pot. Yeah, you are stirring the pot a little bit. Because what you're doing is you understood that I wasn't really going to converse about it because it's not really any of my business. And that's the way to be professional. It's not any of my business. And then you asked me what happens to me behind the scenes, which is none of your business. So then the kind of mismatch of them all is you making it a political issue when it doesn't need to be one. So we'll move on. That's all the PvP experience Rav has. That's fucking nuts. Thank you very much. Dragonborn's dead. There's a term I like to use, and it's called, it's a very common one actually, it's called mind your business. And that's exactly what I like to do as a creator. I just get on with it. People outside of that, it's up to them. Vigix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Hello there.
You redeemed a hello there. Yeah, it's no good pinning creators against the wall when they told you already that they don't want to talk shit about other people or stir it, because that's essentially what will happen. Loads of people have tried it. They've gone around loads of different creators and they've tried to ask them their opinion, like it fucking matters that it's any of their business anyway, so they can put people up against each other. It's not how it works. No one's up against each other. People just have their own things to say about their own stuff, and then we can move on from there. That's it. Thank you very much, Rav. Every what? Every contribution helps a lot. Yes, it does. Fucking insane. We've got to save up a lot of money because the visa stuff for Tony, because she has to go to Germany while we wait for the process to go through. The legal costs for that, without raising too many figures, are fucking high. So the solicitor side of things is expensive. The application fee is done, but the legal side of it is more than the application. So we are saving our asses off over the next few days to get that done, if we can. Read that already. Having an attorney get that visa. Trying to.
Now it's time for mine.
Yeah, she has to go to her residential country, her one of birth or living status, if you like, place of residence, and then do the application there. So that's very, very soon. Do not want to stay there for that long. My favorite beings are in the UK. That was nice. Hopefully it won't be long. We're gonna figure it out. Fucking expensive. But yeah, the short version, as we were going over some other stuff, is it's no good going from stream to stream to stream asking everyone their opinion. You know what happens in tabloids when loads of people try to get involved in the same fucking stuff? It becomes even worse. It becomes a mess, because then people play each other up against each other when they're not even against each other. So we'd like to leave that where it is. Ask the individual how they feel rather than asking other people what they think about something they're not involved in. Boing! They go into Sainsbury's and going, hey, what do you think about Tesco's selling their peas cheaper? Nobody fucking cares. Go to Tesco's. Today's video is great. Thank you, Buddha. Much appreciated. But yeah, lots of people have been baited into an argument that's not theirs because of stupid people, which is annoying. So, to prevent that accidentally happening from people that aren't stupid, we'd like to nip it there.
Your gift from Hermaeus Mora.
Did I read them all? I did. Don't forget, if you received a gift sub from Rav, say thank you in the chat. I didn't say anyone say thank you, so you have to now. You're forced to. You're actually not. You could just lurk and enjoy it. And then when you feel like it, spam emotes. But did you watch the end of the video? The part that I told you would be most important? I told people today that they needed to tell me how they felt about it. Smooch said that there was dust in the air or something. Or someone said there was dust in the air. Fuck yeah. Easy to forget, isn't it?
The violent tendencies of mortals with much to lose. I'll bring your spoils.
We are not doing very well. We're on Arc 2, almost Stow at 2, and I haven't even noticed. We've got no focused efforts. I said we're leaving if we don't get focused efforts. We need to get out. We're leaving. Shit buffs. Ooh, quest hand in. It's on autopilot. I didn't even fucking realize. Waddy, we're resetting. Waddy. I can say words, honestly. I'm tired as fuck. I had a sofa boss moment and my eyes woke up. Where the fuck is it? My eyes woke up like 4 minutes before stream. Commented kind of when I started the game on PS4. I saw that you said, hey, I started the game early. But I meant in stream. Because the context wasn't there. I think Buddha was tired. He's like, hey, I played on PS4. Cool. Where the fuck are we? We're going back in, dude. That was a shit run. I mean, it was clean and painless, but no good buffs. Yeah, better luck getting focused efforts in Conan Exiles, true fact. I fucking do, you're not wrong. Boing. In fact, on that particular game, I've got loads of status effects going off. Yeah, bleed, poison, and another bleed, actually, all firing off of the same weapons. Right. Take 2. Gonna have to go. Have a good night. Gravy, thank you for watching. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who wants to leave the stream. Much appreciated. Oh my god. Boing! Right. Focused efforts on the first boss, right? Probably not. We got it yesterday. And then we got no more, which sucks feet. Druid, why are you not listening? Beer and cake, is that encouragement for focused efforts? I hope it is. I mean, we've got magical madness a few times, which is great, but you don't keep that. You should keep the verses forever and stack them. 14 magical madnesses at once. Arc 700, here we come. Sure, it was grumpy, but focused efforts gods can have it too. Excellent. So you did save the cake for that. It wasn't just for gravy. Exsanguinate. Very nice. This is the one, people. We've had a fire orb and we've got Exsanguinate in the first 2 runs, or 2 rounds. We're definitely getting focused efforts now. Say that. I'm not going to fucking get it at all. Get something really, really crap like boss damage. Finn heard that as well. Die. Here we go. Thing is, if you reset at Arc 1 every single time you don't get focused efforts, you could spend all day just resetting. Well, that twice now. First time last time, first time this time. Whee! Come here, please. Over here. I did taunt that, I swear. I didn't. Class embodiment, yes.
From Hermaeus Mora. Before you heal.
Yoink. Yoink. Oh my god. What do I get for jumping around like I'm playing fucking Fortnite? To be fair, I was jumping to get the chain in there because you can't do it from down here, but if you lift yourself up in the air with a jump, you can actually pull them in, but they don't always listen. If you land before the chain reaches, then you're screwed. You just sit there with CC immunity. Magical Madness again? Nice! It's happening. Good buffs.
Gifts. They make your fights more interesting.
Oh, this is unfortunate. Banner. Magical Madness you can fire if you would like. Not firing. Oh, there it goes. Too late. Splat. It's really weird with one buff. I never check that. Not in the early stages. Just rack them up and go. Not great, is it? I mean, I'll take that so I can get the Juffy transformation eventually. Or not. Let's chase it. We are chasing focused efforts. Bollocks to it. If it was the heavy attack bleed, I'd take it, but it's not. Walkies. Twilight. Well, they were imps for a second. Imps are primary if you see them. If you are a tank, you have to grab them quickly, otherwise your DPS assist's friends are going to die. It'll be a horrible, zappy, lightning-y death. White Tiger, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Health. Don't need the extra health. Dude, our RNGs already sucks. The verses are quite good, I can't lie, but the visions suck. We've done one reset already. I got carried away and went too far, but we've done one reset. Meow. Yoink. Come here. Oh my god. Cast skills, please. I was pulling that in. Focused effort. Oh, fire orb. Focused efforts. Let's go. How many times do you think people have shouted focused efforts each run? There's at least 15 on this one. We're only in boss 2 or 3. Boss 3. Fire orb. Wrecked. Dude, you're not even cutting it through him. There you go. Not like there's a guide for it or anything. Ads have to die. There you go. Use. Infinite in the chat if you want the guide, by the way. It is there. Enjoy. That boss isn't in there, but he's in the written guide. Fuck. Powerful domain. Chasing focused efforts. Got to take the left one. We're not getting it. Yoink. Yoink. Wow. Imps, remember I tell you they're primary targets. Help if they would pulled in correctly.
This swing doesn't look too out of sorts, but I'll have to do.
Did you people, did you see the post on social media today regarding the what to look forward to in January stuff? The 9th, there is a reveal for the year, for the first part of the content for the year. But also, coming very soon, is the costume for the elf hero in the trailers. We've got the Nord one. We're getting the elf hero one. Actually got the Breton one too. What do you mean, you people? I mean, you people! Is ESO worth playing on console? Worth is subjective. Do you have time to play it and do you want to? If both of those answers are yes, then it's worth it. Looking forward to it very much, Lee. Indeed. Me people, yes. Savage TSC, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are in the infinite of archives and trying to chase focused efforts and doing shit so far. Playing on console right now. Correct, I am. I know what people mean. They're like, hey, should I do it? Well, you got to make your own decisions on that one. But the worth word is used a lot at the moment. It's like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? And 9 times out of 10, it's used incorrectly. Worth is subjective. Do you like Elder Scrolls or do you like the look of it? And do you have time to play it and console? If all those things line up, do it. More shit buffs. Fuck it. My board is terrible. Oh. Is it a new class maybe? We have no idea. They've changed the structure. It's not chapters anymore. So that whole every year we get a chapter and every 2 years we get a class, which they have accidentally done consistently, because I don't think that was the full-time plan. That no longer exists. So we don't know what we're getting. We have no idea. People have made up what they think we're getting, but those are also the people that have apparently quit that still won't shut the fuck up. There's people all over the fucking internet going, this game sucks, we quit ages ago. Did you? Because I can still hear you. Those ones. So yeah, we don't know. We haven't got a clue. Haven't got a queue. We haven't. We'll have to wait and see. We don't know about any of that until April. See self-sign eventually. Please use my words again. I've only said that in almost every stream for the last 8 years, DJ. I'm glad you agree with me. Nearly said I'm glad we agree with each other. We don't. Can you buy the lightning staff for the sergeant? No, you cannot buy it. That is a dungeon drop. You can't buy dungeon drops. You can trade them within your group if someone else gets it for the first 2 hours after you finished, but you cannot trade them outside of that, no. Overland stuff can be traded. Instant stuff cannot. Well, dungeons and trials anyway. Boing. Again, remember, your groups that you're in there with can share loot for 2 hours. That's the bottom end, sure. To be fair, though, I don't think it will be long until they introduce something like that. That would make the market fucking explode, wouldn't it? Need it, got the Ogre ring. Go get it! Way rest is where you need to be. Way rest 1 or 2. That's really hard to say. Everyone, really, really fast. Say way rest 1 or 2. The 2 bit is easy. The rest of it is going to fuck you up. Don't type it. That doesn't count. If we don't get focused efforts, we're restarting. Otherwise, we are in a time perfect for another Blood Moon event. Yes, I'm aware. However, we don't necessarily follow the timeline in this particular game, because while we do actually have one that we kind of live in, or if you like, we are in full swing of fucking around with time.
Drinks all around.
If you paid attention to the lore that we have in this particular game and where it's going, they have messed with past, present, and future already. So we're not static in that particular area at all. Here is one. Can Ritual Retribution be buffed in some way to melt as in Infinite Archive? Yes, you can increase magic damage. Dude, this is shit. We're leaving. It's shit. Absolute pants. One more try, and if we get more shit, we're doing dungeons. Fuck it. See, I told you, you can spend more time not getting what you want rather than actually playing. We could have had a really successful run so far. We probably would have had 5 focused efforts in Arc 3, but no, we'll never know now. Reset after Arc 1. 5 times trying to get focused efforts and that's it? I don't think it's enough. I think you should go to 8 first, and then if it's no good, then quit. Oh dear. We'll get it. We did yesterday, nice and early. If I'm on PTS, making videos and builds and all the rest of it, I'll guaranteed get it almost instantly. First try. On live, not a fucking chance. Okay, Raddy, this is the last attempt. Best of 3. No, bollocks. 3 is lucky. That's the one. 3's not lucky. Third time's not a fucking charm. It's all bollocks. Had fun. Had a run with 5 focused efforts in Arc 3 and had to leave for real life stuff. Dude, I've had similar shit. It's annoying. We actually, on live stream, so we can prove it, you know, because the internet, people love that. Like, hey, I got to Arc 54 the other day. I had 14 focused efforts. No, you didn't. I did. Pictures already didn't happen. Nah. Hard drive blew up. I'm joking, by the way. We were on the PC NA server with Rich Lambert, and we ended up with 5 focused efforts each at Arc 8 with no lives lost, and I had to go. Ran out of fucking type. You're gonna keep laughing at my fucking typos. I woke up 4 minutes before the stream. Exhausted. She's mocking me. I'm on PTS right now, trying to get focused efforts. Been on it all day. I think they deleted focused efforts. Really? Now you tell me that? Man, what the fuck? Where were you at the beginning of the stream? As if the job wasn't fucking hard enough. Feel that? Haven't seen focused efforts in a week. You have to log on. That's the trick. We had it yesterday in the first arc after we reset. Like Arc fucking 3 or some shit. You laugh at my face typos too. I do, but they're gonna be a lot today. Fucking knackered. What's up, Zion Ninjas? Coyote Astronaut, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm face typing and someone comes in with about 14 syllables in their name. Very entertaining indeed. We're not going to get it, are we? Chief Ozazazazar. That's how you say his name. It's Humans Night in the Guildhall kitchen. Oh my god. It's making humans. Guess I get to have pizza since laughing healthy and burns calories. Again, you won't get a pizza past 11. Favorite verse? I'll do the questions, please. That was a question, because it sounded like one. I have no idea. Magical Madness. It's gotta be Magical Madness. I would like to see Whiterun eventually, but we'll be happy and excited for whatever they bring us this year. What happened? Disagree. You could go... We could go scooching. We go what? Pizza feed the soul. Somehow soul also lands in my hips. Funny how that happens. Oh, some wheels. Ah, you mean the thing with the driving and stuff. I can't. I've already drank whiskey earlier. I might be still over the limit. Fuck that after New Year. Happy New Year! Banned! Oh, fucking hell. Yes, I had to put that in my coffee. I was fucked earlier. After releasing the video with the whole holiday worth of making the fucking thing. Hours ago, also, you had a nap. Okay, I can't be bothered to drive. It's fucking freezing. Balls to that. Read that already. Fuck, excuse. I have no idea. Apparently, that's the thing. I know what it means now. I didn't know what it meant before. No idea. It makes sense. That's exactly what the car would be doing in this weather. We skidded this morning as well, actually. Went for a tiny little tail whip. Oh, come on. I'm trying to find my ulti, and the ulti regen stopped, apparently. It was fun. It was fun. There was no one around. It's fine. It was safe. Before anyone tries to road police me. Institution thing pets do scratch their behinds on the floor. I mean, kind of. It could be used in lots of different ways. I just haven't heard it in that one. Read that. Caught up. Excellent. Oh, man. Come here. I wanted to get Tom Fury at the same time as the banner landing, and I failed. Haha! Now we have it. First person mode for the loss. Focused efforts, let's go, right? No. Also, this is a really good way to get your achievements in the Infinite Archive, by the way. Arc 1, stop, reset. Arc 1, stop, reset, and just unlock loads of them at once. Obviously, you won't get the Marauder one. You have to go to Arc 2 for that, but still, it's pretty good. Get the secrets out of the way. Instead of making it more and more difficult and wasting loads of time on difficult rounds, just keep repeating one arc. Then once you got them all done, excellent, basically. Run. Oh, come on. Poor Magicka. Noise, did you see the video today? Pretty sure you did, actually, because I saw a comment from you. Did you actually watch it to the end, or did you click the last timestamp so you can watch the thing? So do you have any builds that are specifically designed for Battlegrounds? Yes, actually. Battleground Jester. It was released a few weeks ago. Put YouTube in the chat, go to my main page, and look at the builds playlist there. But any of the PvP builds will work in Battlegrounds anyway, and actually even the PvE as well. Tony's been using Woof in Battlegrounds and absolutely decimating people. And that's not a PvP build at all, but it fucking works. You're welcome. You used it in Cyrodiil yesterday as well. Splattered the fuck out of people. It's funny as fuck. Bobby wasn't built for Battlegrounds, but I mean, Wolf and Bobby are kind of related. In their human form, there's very little difference. Although the pull is fucking hilarious. I thought this was Valerial for a minute. It's not. Oh, she's dead. We both have the orbs. Bring whatever build I'm playing in PvP and have fun. I mean, you can do that also. Someone asked for a specific one. Went to timestamp, actually got chills seeing that again. See, I told you. Ferocious support. Sure. If we don't get focused efforts by the end of Arc 1, we're going to fuck it off and do something else. Level up in the chat if you haven't seen today's video, and if you don't need it because you already know how to level up stuff efficiently and you haven't wasted your time spamming fucking dolmens to get to levels really, really fast and then realize you have to go backwards to get passives and shit. Yes, there's a message behind that one. At least go to the video and watch the timestamp. The very last one. There's a reason for it. Enjoy. What arc is the final version of Throw Out Bitch on? 4. Crossing over into 5. Could be a dragon. Can't make it past the arc with a companion, but want the achievements. You can get past there with a companion. You can go a very long way with a companion, but it's a mixture between experience or skill and luck. Because you could have really, really lucky buffs, or you could have really, really shit ones. Or you could have really lucky buffs and really shit bosses. There's all sorts that can happen. Archibald Assault, rip. Don't need that. Better than nothing, I guess. It's actually not. It's worse than nothing, because nothing is like, do you know what? Nothing to worry about. Nothing to use. Nothing to benefit from. This is like, hey, you've got something, but you can't fucking use it. So wish upon a star, dickhead. Like, oh my god. I have nothing. Take my money. Alden, I will. Thank you very much. He's the Dragonborn as well. Sneaky fucker. Beer and cake in the chat, people. He's been here for 38 months. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it here, or at least you must do, because you've been here for that long. We have a new Dragonborn.
Good job!
Don't forget, people, I am offering incentives if we actually hit goals. If we max out the bits and sub goal, which is a stretch, I will give out 10. Yes, you heard me right the first time. 10 pink torch bugs. 10. Not 7. Not 3.5. 10. For any server. They need to give mounts of PvP comp to 100 and every 3 months or so. For PvP comp to 100. What do you mean? Wing. When I got past throw out Dragon solo for the first time last week. Congratulations, well done. Oh, the top 100. You mean for the... You mean comp as in not competition or composition or anything like that. You mean competitive as in leaderboard. We got there. I mean, it would be kind of cool. They like to give out stuff that is accessible to everyone, though, and that's the trouble. If you're only going for the top 100, it's tricky. I mean, you could argue that you get rewards in the mail, obviously, for being a top 100, but if they hide mounts in there and shit, that's going to be really tricky for everyone to be able to get. Leaderboards... I mean, top 100 is one of those things that is tricky for the gold stuff, but then you still get the basic stuff, so it's up to you to upgrade it. And the same goes for trials and arena rewards as well. You still get the stuff that other people can already get. If it was mounts tied to top 100, they'd piss off a lot of people. They'd make some people mildly happy once they've got it once, and then that's it. Then they'll whinge again, but I don't doubt they'll do it. I don't think they'll do it. Sorry, I doubt they'll do it. You're giggling again. Ooh. That's why they give you the gold stuff in the reward, because you can still get that shit, just lower quality. If it's extremely exclusive, only tied to that, we end up in the situation they're in with the trials, where very, 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 very few people will ever experience it. And while that does make sense in games to go for an achievement that other people can't get, they want to make it really inclusive in ESO. Never know, they might though. Be hard to scale though. New mount every 3 months. What will the crown crates think? Whee! Mine suck. I got shit RNG. I got terrible stuff. I chased a few. I got the skin though. That's all I was really after. There are very few mounts that I actively chase. I think I chased 2. But the rest of it, I always want to unlock the skins or polymorphs if I can. For fashion, obviously.
Over here, mortal, with the rewards. If you help, you'll choose something.
Whee!
You cannot resist my call. I command you,
No focused efforts, we're leaving. Want to buy a taunt, please? I pressed it, didn't fire. And it's Wacky, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, come on. There's a synergy in the middle of the room. Oh, you've already got it. I knew that. Obviously. At least I've got the heavy attack, please. My poor focused efforts will never happen. I remember one of the mount chasing streams. It was an epic tale of truly awful RNG. Yeah, it was fucking horrendous. That you can still watch, actually. I've uploaded a shorter version of it. There is a feedback section in the game which you can place your suggestions. You never know, maybe it'll be implemented. Pretty much. They do listen to that stuff, obviously. They can't respond because they don't have time to do that versus the millions of emails they get, but they do get them. They do read them. Trooper would give the sweat something to chase. In comp, PvP, you mean competitive again? Just like you get the Emperor costume. True, but the fact that you've already called them the sweats means you know exactly what type of people you're talking about, and those people will complain once they've got the reward because it's not enough. So you can't win. They'll get a mount, and then 3 months later they'll go, oh, it's boring, why don't you have something better? Bored of this now. That's the type of people you're entertaining when it comes to shit like that, so it's really difficult to balance it. But again, you never know, they might do. Dude, this is shit. We've done the equivalent of almost 4 arcs and no focused efforts through 3 different runs. Fuck this, we're out. Not playing this anymore. It's fucking shit. That's a lie. I absolutely love Infinite Archive. Infinite in the chat if you want the guide. We're just unlucky today while on live stream. Obviously, our constraints are time. So, we're not getting something decent. There's no point continuing, because otherwise you won't have anything fun to watch. Actually, that's a lie also, because you would have something fun to watch. I've actually had my most successful stream ever while farming lore books. So, let's get out of here. Also, I'm going to get out of here for free. Where the hell is it? There it is. Thank you for the link. Happy New Year, all. Happy New Year to you as well. And my name's Sino, not all. Oh, you mean everybody else. I knew what you meant. Obviously. Enough is never enough for some. Correct. That's the trouble. If you try to please everyone, they want more. Costadel Gratwood. You can enter Cyrodiil when you reach level 10. Oh, that's an important note in that video, by the way. There is even a timestamp for it. I mean, anyone watching the stream right now probably doesn't give a shit. But go backwards in time. Your former self gives a shit about this. In the new level up video on how to level efficiently, so you're prepared for higher stuff or harder content once you get there, there is a timestamp for how to, don't laugh, how to get out of Cyrodiil. Remember, go backwards to your I've not been to Cyrodiil before self. You're welcome. It was a good video. Thank you very much, Darth Kitty. Much appreciated. Meant you as well, Zai. You did? Even with a ZY instead of an XY? Brilliant. Doesn't address me. Calls me the wrong name and then spells it wrong. And it's wacky. I'm joking, by the way. Hi, Zai in chat. How's everyone? I don't know how everyone is. Diesel, welcome in. We just had that conversation with Wacky. Wacky said all, and you said everyone. I don't know how they feel. I don't ask them. It's dangerous, because everyone tells me stuff I don't want to hear. That's needed. I've had to show so many that try to run from north to south for the gate. Yeah, when I first started, I had no idea where the fuck to go. I'm not going to tell you. I mean, it's obvious, but I'm not going to tell you. Watch the video. It's a really, really easy answer. Block your ears if you don't want spoilers. How do you get out of Cyrodiil? Block your ears if you don't want spoilers. It's in the video. It's behind you. Literally it. The way to get out of Cyrodiil, the way shrine, is behind you. Okay, then how are you, Zai? Knackered. Absolutely knackered. Spent most of the holiday work-wise doing that video today. Use pixie dust? I said no spoilers. Right, Raddy, you're kicked. Social, group, leave group. Thank you for joining. Much appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat for Radicus Maximus. Right, now I'm going to try and do random. This is going to hurt. Let's see. What do we got? We use the regular version. Ground heals. Yes, please. Do I have all the stuff and things on? Character is actually ready. Ground heals. Activate. Yes. Are you sure you want to equip this build? Yes. Because she was trying to get out of the sewers the first time, I actually quit and playing for months because I was so frustrated. See? It's a real thing. Now imagine a content creator paying attention to what people actually struggle with and then delivering the answer in a video. Imagine that. What sort of misinformation is that? Yeah, that happened. I thought the only way out of Cyrodiil was death by slaughterfish. I mean, that's an easy way to get back to the beginning, the beninging. But no, if you want to leave, there's a way shrine behind you. Because most people end up doing this. They get to here, and they try to travel out to other way shrines. And you can't fast travel. But you can if you follow the way shrines, which are behind you in these main areas here. So one at the back there, one at the back there. But you'll be about here somewhere. And on the other sides as well. It's always behind you. If you click that one, then you can fast travel out. But you can't manually fast travel. There used to be ways to manipulate that, but apart from jumping campaigns, you still have to leave by the way shrine anyway. Or get kicked. You could get kicked from Cyrodiil. That could also happen. When they get full. Osin is following me around dressed as Sub-Zero. You can get in trouble for that, dude. Right, here we go. Activity Finder, Dungeon Finder, Random, Vet, go. I'm a tank. This should be quick. Correction. It's only going to be quick if there is a healer and 2 DPS queuing up at the same time, magically, as I'm doing this. Otherwise, that won't work. Because it requires all the rolls in order to make the queue pop. Boing. There we go. You called yourself a lighter. That's pretty cool. Oh, really? Oh. DC in the chat, or DC1 in the chat. She's like, haha, you got a shit dungeon. It's not shit. It's a good one. It's just not what I expected. Cool red pet. Boing. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, they might have a quest, actually. Raddy's in the group. Did you really join the Dungeon Finder after I joined the Dungeon Finder to deliberately be random so you could get back in again? Kick him. Or Volenfell. Fuck Volenfell. Sniper ninjas, indeed. It's like that, hey, I want my own space moment, and then someone just stands right beside you like this. Being really creepy. No, I disagree. I think you did. Osin was following me around dressed as Sub-Zero, and you just didn't get your fill. Right, you better do all the DPS in here. Oh, fucking hell. I pulled that in. Come here. Try again. Might have found some Jaffa cakes near me. Now, thank you for the chicken attack. When you say might have found some Jaffa cakes near me, I took that in as you are in a room and you have found a magical box of Jaffa cakes near you and you're about to eat them. But what you really mean is you are searching on the internet and there's a local place that might sell them, right? Because those are two very different things. The second one is quite unfortunate. The first one would have been great. Yes. Okay, so the second one. That sucks. I mean, hey, look, I found a box of Jaffa cakes. Nom. That's great. Happy days. Unfortunately, Buddha didn't experience that today. Jaffa cakes. No, no, no. McFuckies ones. Raddy, why is everything not dead? Are you a healer? Raddy is a healer. Well, that's unfortunate, because matey boy over there keeps running away from the one ad I can't keep control of. I'm so glad we got this dungeon. Second one. Are they actually any good over there? I mean, I know you've got no gauge for comparison because they're fucked from air travel once you get them. But, I mean, are they good? Because they're awesome here. Apart from being really, really small. We've been over that multiple times. I'm not going to get more shorts for that or for YouTube, but... I took it as right next to you and I was going to say, me too, but then went down the toilet. Rip. Food streams. I'm not doing any food on stream. People who eat on stream are grebs. Except Matagon. Matagon's allowed. You're not high elf. No one in the group is going to know what you're talking about, Raddy. Just say it. I mean, you're doing it correctly because you're typing in group chat. Instead of jumping on the cheap seats and talking in the crowd. But no one else in the group knows what you're talking about. They're brand new, clearly. And they've just seen some new player, some experienced player go, I'm not a high elf. Oh? What are you then? Spoilers, that's the name of a build. So now the brand new player is going to go, oh, he said he's not a high elf. Shit, what happens? They're going to think the world's going to explode, dude. Context is so important. Honestly, you don't like fruitcake. Love fruitcake. And chocolate combo. Jaffa cake's not a fruitcake. Jaffa cakes are amazing. They are. Anyway, anyone that eats food on a stream is a grab. There, I said it. Except Matagon, because he's allowed. Double standards. No, favoritism. Get it right. You're gonna insult someone and use a naughty word. You should use the right one. Hence the coma, fruitcake, chocolate, nope. We had one sent to us, actually, by Tony's mum. And it is very, 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 very similar to that of what you would have in the UK and that you'd call Christmas cake, as vague as that is. It's very, very similar, and it's fucking awesome. The only difference is the marzipan's in the middle rather than underneath the icing. What's up, dude? Not after causing any drama or being that guy, but it seems first videos leaving here, so community, etc. What are your thoughts if you have any? Not up to me. None of my business. Also, Brox, welcome to the stream. Not everyone has to have an opinion on someone else's life. It's public for him to talk about himself, not me. Each to their own. Did I read it? I did. Coma food. But no, the cake's fucking mega. I saw the packet and it said marzipan on it. I nearly shit the bed. Because I know that you're not supposed to eat copious amounts of this fucking stuff, but I could. It's like crack. Except the good kind, not the bad kind. Now I spent a tenner on just Jaffa cakes. I blame Buddha for this purchase. Rip! Went to Amazon and went, Buddha sent me here. That's not the real code for money off, dude. It doesn't work. I tried. Marzipan is so good, it is. You're not allowed to eat a block of it because it'll kill you, but I would. Whee! Yoink! Now I'm hungry. Go to Diesel's house, Clown Prince. He's got Jaffa cakes. He said. He spent a tenner on them, which means he's got at least half a packet. Copious amounts of anything, any peanut butter, M&M's left. Little bit. Not much. They're fucking dangerous. That's probably why I passed out earlier. Nothing to do with exhaustion and all the rest of it. Definitely because of eating too many fucking M&M's. Yoink. Quick tip, if you taunt him and stay down here and don't go toe-to-toe with him, he'll stay there. However, the pet is just running toe-to-toe, so he's going to run out anyway. Sugar coma. We can call it that. Pet doesn't count. Fuck it. Oh, someone the other day decided to get really aggressive and go, oh, Legion's only good at close range. Look underneath the boss. Look underneath the boss. The target that hits you gets Legion underneath them. Doesn't matter how far away they are, as long as you can reach. And as long as they can reach. As you can see, the poison cloud is underneath the boss's head. Boss's feet. Underneath the boss's head. Fuck today. Underneath his feet. She's still giggling at me. Fair enough, dude. Hope you're well and have a good Crimbo New Year. Same to you as well, dude. Thank you very much indeed for joining. It's been a busy one, to say the least. Hello, Zion, Twitch ninjas and YouTube ninjas. Jesse, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. See? Jesse addresses everyone correctly. Jesse comes in and says, hi, Zai, and everyone else. He doesn't come in and go, how's everyone? I don't know. He addresses them all individually. Then there's no confusion. Because otherwise, if someone comes in and goes, hi all, how is everyone? And I answer for them, they'll be like, hey, don't speak for me. I'm having a shit day. Like, I didn't fucking know. Sorry, Ard. If you like those, try fudge brownie M&Ms. I don't want to. They'll kill me. I don't, see, that's different though, because I like them because they're peanut butter, not because they're not peanut butter. So changing the flavor might get a different result. You definitely like this if you like this. I might be allergic to fudge brownies. I'm definitely not. I mean, I think I am actually, because if you eat too many of them, you get fat. And I think that's an allergic reaction. Amazing set, why so many hate on it, I don't know. Because it's trendy. It's really easy to just be dramatic about stuff and spread shit. Bahara, it feels like PIMU version of it. It's a do damage and fire rather than take damage and fire. Although that's based on a percentage chance, this is guaranteed. Actually, no, I think they changed that a while back, so it is guaranteed anyway. But still, they can both end up doing the same amount, but they scale differently. One scales off of damage and one scales off of health. So getting hit and high health make this stronger. doing damage and high damage stats makes the other one stronger. Boing, peanut butter. Dude, that kid's hilarious. Exposed, right? You tell him, Jesse. The rest of the group isn't here. This is unfortunate. It's gonna get awkward. Well, it's a good job I've got this on, so everyone that hits me dies. How selfish of me to kill stuff for him. You just want to do all the deeds. Yep. It was? What did I miss? To hear a special sound when you join it really early tomorrow. Thank you very much, Lee. Ah. No comment. Someone's got a quest. Okay. No spoilers from me. We can wait for them. They got the quest. I mean, oh my god, who does quests? So boring. Kick. I'm sorry to say that people like that do actually exist. Yes, tragic fucks exist in the world. No one else is allowed to do quests except you when you're level 1. Got it. Meanwhile, calling other people selfish for using certain sets. Imagine. Boing. Don't you love when you put flat logic and facts in the same basket and you can confuse stupid people? Also, love that red pet. Read that already. Whee! Why don't you skip stuff? It's faster. I don't want to skip stuff. I want to play it. Whee! Favorite dungeon, chat? Go. And don't tell me 2 dungeons. It doesn't count. Not. Oh, well, actually, this one or this one. No. No, no, no. This is a social test to see if people are smart enough to give one answer. I'm the opposite. If I can't handle my group doing a quest, you out you go. Exactly. We're doing a quest. Don't want to. Kick. You're in the dungeon. The person in there wants to play the content. And the other person goes, don't want to play the content. Okay, that's easy. Leave. You get to leave. What an amazing reward. That's difficult. Cauldron, Fanglair, Lair of Masterlock, March of Sacrifices, City of Ash. I feel like you're being edgy on that one. Are you sure? City of Ash 1 or 2? Remember I said 1 answer. City of Ash is 2 dungeons, technically. Castle Thorn, Scale Caller Peak. Scale Caller Peak, especially hard mode. Flex. Vollenfeld, you're lying. Proper answers only. Ignore smooches on the wine. Privilege some don't have. Correct. Some don't have that privilege. Some don't get to leave. Fungal 1 on normal. Another edgy comment. See, this is what happens when you know your audience. You know when people are answering honestly, when other people just try to derail your very easy question. I don't have time for a quest, so what the fuck are you doing in a dungeon? Correct! Exactly. Did you know that if you start the quest at the beginning, you can hand it in at the end? If they're not there for the beginning and the end, what the fuck are they there for? At all. In the Beninging, Banished Cells 2, switch to Mauve left over from Christmas, put the bottle down. Red Petal Bastion. Gale Caller. Gale Caller's come up a couple of times. You know, that's one of the most watched All About Mechanics videos on my channel. BMA technically is the most watched, but Scale Caller Peak is one of the most watched, alongside Depths of Malatar. Sure it's empty anyway? Oh, I see. Boing. Yoink. I like that the dude's got the quest. That. See that there? This tiny ad here and this tiny ad here? Remember when I told you before that Zos like to give you breadcrumb mechanics to teach you stuff that you'll find out later? This one here, the red one, or the glowy red one, they're both glowing red, but this one here without the hat. That one is the exact same mechanics as the boss we're about to encounter. So if you understand this, you understand the boss. This one here, exactly the same mechanic as the ads that come in on the boss that is here in Dark Shade Caverns 2. So both of these if you pay attention, because most people don't, but if you pay attention, they are teaching you things that you will learn very soon. I'm going to kill a million stranglers because they're fucking awful. That is a very unusual name. No comment. Like the original dungeons, yes, they're not as hard as the release, but they're still good. I mean, nothing will be as difficult as release because they changed the base of the game. They changed the design of it. The idea is still there, but they wanted to make it not linear. They wanted to make it as horizontal as fuck, as broad as fuck, and they wanted to make it so that everyone could play everything regardless of their level. So obviously that is different, but the content is still the same layout and everything as far as the dungeons are concerned. They standardize it to make it with equal to everything else. The only difference is experience. To new players, this is incredibly difficult. Unless they're awesome at games already. So for them, it's still a challenge. As you can see, we've been in here for quite some time in comparison to what we'd normally be in if we pick someone out of the audience. Depending on who they are. It's not a bad thing. Everyone has to start somewhere. But some people forget. They get to a point where they're really, really good at the game. They're like, oh, this is shit. This is too easy. Nobody plays this anymore. No, they do. That's an inaccurate statement. Nobody struggles with this anymore. Yes, they do. There's people that fail every day. The perspective is very important. Play Rangers 1, read that one already. Stranger for the win, die. Stranger. Is Stranger or Strangler? Strangler! I can read. Fuck Stranglers. Stranglers are bad. I can't read today. As you can see, people that don't understand the mechanics have to learn them, because you'll see them all. So if you put Darkshade 1, might be DC 1 in the chat, there's a guide there if you are struggling on how this all works. Will fail in normal appearing archive. Shut up, Cozy. You got someone at the back going normal? Yeah, correct. There's no difficulty level in there. He's joking. That was a very cool in-joke for people that already understand the game. Hard if you don't have skills or no mechanics. Correct, it is. Always tell my guild, remember you were them once. Correct, remember where you started. It's very, very important. That is a phrase that I use for this and everything else. Because some people do forget. Which is why, in today's level up video, the new one on the channel, because yes, we needed a new one, there is a short video clip at the end of the video. So if you go to that video, put level up in the chat, click on the last timestamp, turn the volume up. There is a message right there. And it's painfully obvious if you're not stupid. Infinite Archive has no normal. It has been a long day, people. Cut some slack. Right? I'm fucking exhausted. People are toying with me. Farrah figured I missed some. AA has right. AA has what? Normal difficulty? Yeah, that's not what was said. You mean an Etherean Archive? That's different to Infinite Archive. The one you can finish, the other one you can't. Even though it's really funny when you get your daily done, it says you completed it. Completed the Infinite Archive. Live on 2 legs, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good day and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Welcome in. This boss is quite simple. Don't stand in stupid. If you stand in stupid while he's spinning, you're gonna die. Also, he loves to hide behind mushrooms for some fucked up reason. It was mentioned, but misread. All good, though. It was. Well, rip. Did I read Coyote's Infinite Archive? I did as well. Sorry, Coyote. I'm fucked today. I had a brief sofa boss 4 minutes before stream. I'm not with it. I am absolutely done in from that fucking video. Boss is a mushroom lover. Must be Finn's mate. Shit, hope they fixed that well. Hope they fixed it. I'm not going to read it because you're both talking to each other. Never mind. If you tag each other, that's great. I won't read it. But if the whole chat is just two people talking all the time, obviously, take it outside. Not now, it's fine. We had it once where two people were talking for like 10 minutes fucking straight, flooding the chat. I was like, get a room. What happened to this dude? You didn't join us in the fight. Your mum has no normal. Boing. Oh, now you're going to... Oh, I see. Gonna send Zai, Gatorade, a blanket, and a cardboard box to hide in for an hour. I don't need to hide. Just need some wake-up juice. Like, really, really, really high sugar content. Don't worry, we've got nothing like that in the house, so don't take loads of sugar. I'd crash anyway. I think that dude refused to fight. He is refusing to fight. He moved to this fight just then. What is he doing? Oh, there you are. Welcome. Someone put mechanics in the chat. There's a whole series there called All About Mechanics. It's been out for like 5 million years. New stuff is coming for it, yes, but there's loads of content there teaching you all the mechanics you need to know. No point in cardboard box unless Zai's prepared to share it with a cat. Nope. Doesn't need a cardboard box. It sits on paper. All you need to keep a cat happy, apart from food and water, is a A4 sketch pad. Let's just assume he is one player on 2 consoles, so can fight. They can't fight at the same time. We could assume that. This boss is quite simple. If it's running at you, go around in a tight circle so you keep the boss in the DPS. And don't die. If you run backwards, he's going to catch you. Because he's faster than you. Running backwards is slower. Most people, even experienced players, still haven't fucking figured that out. Look, running backwards is slower than running forwards. Not by much on this chunky tank, but still. Get out memory lane, follow Zai guide, you can't go wrong. Did you watch it? I know you didn't watch the whole video because you didn't have time, because it's quite long, but... I say it's quite long, it's like 35 minutes. But, you went to the timestamp, right? Whee! These have got to die, otherwise the boss is going to heal. Bubbles?
Bubbles! I love the bubbles!
We've got double Winter's Respite in here today. That is bonkers. He's red, so he's going to chase you. I can't take him off you. Part of the mechanics. Imagine staying outside the fight for that long, and now you're in the fight, you're getting chased. Means Tony couldn't spell it. I don't know what you're trying to spell. Oh, mechanics. Did you put mechanics? That's half a joke, by the way. What I do, guys, when I was active. Nice! Thank you very much. Well, they're still there, and there's more to come. And again, one came up today. Took 3 fucking days to edit, too. Over the Christmas holidays. Flat. Watch the whole video for today. You did? Did you see the end part? You know when I said goodbye? And it says at the end, stay till the end. Did you stay till the end? And what did it do to your brain? Such a simple addition to a video, but it sends a message. Raddy, you're going to have to do some deeps, dude. You actually don't have to. Nobody's died yet. They're doing the mechanics. It's dying eventually. It's all good. You didn't spend Christmas in hospital, Zai. I did not. But I did spend time in hospital this year. Or I'd say technically last year. And the year before. With 4 fucking holes in me. So... I know how you feel. Was the food at least good? May have acquired beer. Wow. Well done. I'm going to press this. Finally, it's dead. GG. Thank you, full group. You need to do this, actually. He's got the quest, hasn't he? Kill this.
You want me? Come and get me.
Please kill it. It's Buddha. It is Buddha. The other dude, Ninja Left, didn't say a fucking word. So refused to fight half the time. Obviously thought he was better than the other person because he thinks he's got low DPS. Not understand that this is a brand new player. And then decides to ninja leave. How rude. So they asked my mum to get me a takeaway because hospital food is shit. Yeah, it depends where you are and it depends on who is on the shift. Because you might get shit, you might not. Takeaway in a hospital. Did you piss everyone off just sitting there with fucking Chinese? Like a whole room full of people with their curtains drawn. Smell Chinese. It's me. You can't have any. Imagine you sitting there full as fuck with a plate of food still left over. People sniffing, trying to get your leftovers. And you know full well you're going to eat it in an hour anyway. No leftovers for you. Wing. Right, he's found the quest. Excellent. Social, group, leave group. That was mega. Just did a dungeon with a Karen? Yeah, I did. He didn't even fight half the time. He refused to fight the boss. He came with us when we pressed the hard mode button. He refused to fight the ads. Then he refused to fight the boss. And then he decided to finally join us and leave. Whatever. What a laugh. Shadow, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I was in a room on my own as well. The nurses was trying to steal some. As if. They should get you more. Just right, let's go again. Actively find a dungeon fighter, random vet, go. Definition of a carry, 100%. Imagine the person thinking that they're better than everybody else, so they're not going to do anything. And then they're the ones that get carried all along. Remember in the video where I said that a high level player can usually get outplayed by a low level? They literally did then, and it was their own fault. Delete stuff. Sell, sell, sell. Someone got moody about that in the comment section. Like, no, it's not how it is. The only people that get moody about that are the people that feel inadequate because you've just outed them for being shit. Sorry, but it's true. There are people that are very, very skilled at low level because they paid attention, and there are people that are incredibly shit at higher level because they try to rush it. And they assume the level would give them power. It doesn't. It gives you some nice stats to take advantage of, but if you don't take advantage of them by playing the game and its mechanics, then you're fucked. Still dead. Doing very well, thank you. Excellent. Toxic, bro. No, what's toxic is going onto people's channels and just shouting shit for no good reason. Finally home, so I can now say thank you for Rav for the gifted sub. Briansu, welcome in. How you doing? We had one stage hijacker that went on and on and on and on and on about his own feelings. Like, dude, get your own stage. Boing. I made fun of someone today, actually, because I had to. I mean, sometimes you have to. Normally, I just ignore it. But today, I was like, well, this is too easy, so... Where is it? They probably edited their comment now, because it's what people do when they're wrong. You ready for this? This was on a short where I was talking about where the players generally are. Like, they're not in Groutwood. They're playing content. So when you go to Groutwood and go, oh, this game is dead, you're actually wrong. You're looking for the same 5 people that might have logged off or gone to bed or stoned as fuck. He put face reality, dude. ESO is dying, the loot system sucks, and combat system is completely brain dead, and the only reason you say otherwise is because you're a good-for-nothing streamer that... And he stopped typing. So I asked him if his Wi-Fi was cut. First of all, you spelt loads of stuff wrong. Secondly, the whole... This is dead, and if you say otherwise... Dude, you can't threaten people with a good time. What was he going to do? The person who was doing the quest done mega. Yes, they did. Like, it's such a default, isn't it? To tell people that if they disagree with you, just before you disagree, you're already wrong. How do you even know what the response is going to be? Good for nothing streamer that... Finish your words? I was waiting so long for it. Eaten by zombies. Is that what I was going to say? If you say otherwise, you're a good for nothing streamer that would be eaten by zombies? That could be what he was going to say. Now we'll never know. Because he's going to edit his comment, make it look like he made sense, make me look like the dick, try and gaslight again, And then we can't have fun things anymore. What you should do is keep the comment and go, haha, yeah, I know, my Wi-Fi got cut. Mum said no. That's why you get cut off. Also possible. My brain hurts from that comment. My brain hurt when I read it. It's like, dude, first of all, grammar's important, and that was terrible. Spelling's important, and that was terrible. And you didn't even finish. I got sopranoed in a fucking text message. Brilliant. So yeah, I did respond. Had fun. Boing! I mean, if you're gonna come swinging, at least finish your swing. Smooch is in here with Raddy. What the fuck, stream sniping bastard? Let's kill everything. Let's go. I've got no chains. Hello. Wayrest, love this one. Oh, I never get this right. Wayrest 1 in the chat, maybe? The whole word? It's an old command. Now, remember where you started, people. Believe it or not, people who do not do dungeons very often, or people that don't know what the fuck is going on in here, do not get this completed. They struggle, they die, they fail. Wayrest 1, WR1. Did I fix it? Is it WR1? Shouldn't be. It should be WS. One of the two. We got there eventually. It's there. Anyway, the guide is there. That is also where you need to go if you want to take advantage of the ever-popular one-bar version of the ever-popular Easy Sword, which is known as the Lazy Sword. Major Minor Coward is an infinite archive. At what arc do you think it falls off? Is it worth having on your buy? It is worth having, but I'm going to explain how that works. So, unfortunately, there's a way to cheese the shit out of Infinite Archive, and that is because stuff that removes weapon and spell damage obviously removes weapon and spell damage. And the enemies have a set amount. Now, when they go up in ranks through, like, Arc 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they don't get extra weapon and spell damage. They get increased flat percentages to damage. And flat percentages to their health. And they scale dramatically by percent. They don't get an increase to that stat. It's just the damage output they have goes up. So their weapon and spell damage stays the same, so you can actually technically remove it or get it really, really low so they don't hurt you. So, yeah, it's fucking good. But they might want to look at that. It's a bit of a problem. How far you have to scale that depends on how many attuned enchantments you get. Obviously, because you can make that really, really good with the weapon and spell damage removal glyph. Obviously, that's not going to fire on every single target because that's tricky, but you can make it so basically the enemies do nothing. I'll try again after you finish the dungeon. With the command? Or doing the dungeon? You can do it again. If nobody else does it, you can try. My food ran out. Fucking sad. But the short answer, does it function with enemies? Yes, it does. Yeah, let's say, for example, the enemy has 1,000 weapon spell damage, and they do 10k damage right now. And they go through 5 or 6 different arcs, you find the same enemy, and now they do 50k damage. They didn't get extra weapon and spell damage, they just have more percentage increase to what they were already putting out. You can still remove the same amount, and they will do less. It's just how they've programmed them, and that's a bit of an oversight. Someone found live stream, been playing this game for a few weeks, finally got PlayStation to stop playing Android games, love it. James, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Last 30 days, average of 2.8 million people logged onto Elder Scrolls, by the way. If you're looking at what platform, because there's no stats for it for PlayStation, Xbox, or PC, only for Steam. Whee! Zos doesn't release those numbers usually, unless they did on Twitter or something. I didn't see it, which would be unusual. Love you. As far as content is concerned, max, because I can't gain any more that will benefit me. Once you get halfway through the champion points, the rest are useless apart from extra slottables that you can swap when you feel like it rather than costing you money. But the armory system allows you to swap for free anyway, so it's a redundant effort. I still have champion points to game, but they won't give me anything. Plus I play on 6 servers. Apparently WR1 Diesel works. I'm on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, by the way, people. So if that's confusing, I'm on 2 different chats. You're on the cleric. Raddy is on the cleric build. I might want to eat some food. Remember that video I made where I said always eat food? Yep, food ran out. Wing. It's really funny how people know the script of this dude, but it's the most skipped boss. How did that even happen? Happy New Year's. I tend you. Same to you as well. Happy New Year. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Thanks for answering. Didn't know that could be that drastic. It can, and that's how people get to stupidly high. I don't want to sleep anymore arcs. So, kind of an oversight, I guess, but also, I mean, if it works, it works. That's why there's no real scale for it anymore. People don't get there. I mean, it's going to take an element of skill, obviously, but they don't get there by skill alone. Because skill alone, you would get one shot eventually. But with that, it takes it away. Do you think Necromancer as good as it was in EverQuest Frontier? Dude, EverQuest is fantastic. Different games, though. Different thing entirely. I mained Necromancer on EverQuest 1, actually. They're different. Completely different. Two completely different designs of games. Two completely different takes on Necromancer. One of the things it is very similar to, at least some of the skill visuals and actions and stuff, is that of other action RPGs, which is Diablo. The corpse explosion, blast bones, that kind of stuff, very, very similar. That Druid dual wield destruction staff seems nice DPS. On EverQuest Frontier? Dude, I haven't seen it. Not properly anyway. EverQuest 1 and 2 I played the crap out of, though. Very, 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 very active in those games. That was the first MMO I ever played, actually, in 1999. Didn't realize the boss existed for ages. Most people don't. Most people skip it. I used to have 5 box in EverQuest. Up until a point, I played it for about 11 years. Up until a point, there wasn't anything I hadn't done. That door was always a pain. No, it's not. Would you like to know why, NS Wacky? I'll explain this for everyone in the chat. For those that go, door boss! That's funny, but no. Not a door boss. The problem is the crocodiles in the first room. Here's why. If you aggro something, but then you end up far enough away for it to ignore you, every single encounter you have after that will re-trigger that timer for 60 seconds. You are now back in aggro with that crocodile, and it's stuck. So every time you start a new fight, you're in that fight again. Now, when you get to that boss that we just beat, you're in the fight with the crocodiles again. And you can't go through the door when you're in a fight. So you have to wait 60 seconds for it to go away. And I know people go crouch, walk backwards, walk forwards, and some people get lucky. But generally speaking, you're crouching for 60 seconds, they de-aggro, and then the door opens. So, kill the fucking crocodiles. When you go into the first room, don't skip them. You've aggroed them, but you didn't kill them. They're stuck. Banging away on the door. That also works. Basically, stop skipping the damn ads. Yeah, the door isn't broken. The door is not accessible because you're in combat. People didn't realize. So the crocodiles get stuck in the sewer part. They eventually, after 60 seconds, because they can't get to you, stop trying to attack you. But every new fight, they try again. Whee! Oh, I need that. Gold is gold. I'm not leaving that on the ground. Hello? Found a chest. Always say hello to the chest. You get more loot. You do. Watch. See? Now, if I didn't say hello, I would have only got one thing. You can't prove otherwise. Because it's not like we can go and loot it again without the hello, is it? Yes, that was a trap. Yoink. I love Nova. Gizmo to shit every time we press a synergy. As I'm off, have fun. Ladies, dude, thank you for watching. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves the stream. Yoink. Whereas pugs always bum me out because people skip the side bosses. Yeah, they always do. The skeleton or the fucking come to me my minions, dude. The rat whisperer or whatever his name is. What's the need? I mean, hey, I want to get the sticker book filled. Okay, skip boss is brilliant. Nice. Good job. Whee! Yoink.
And let me show you the pointy end of my sword.
I'd rather not. Is that ninjas? Red, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Missed one, apparently. What the fuck are you doing over there? Come here. Don't you love it how almost everything that hits you in the Elder Scrolls Online fucking snares or stuns you? How do we donate? Exclamation point tips, I believe. That should work. I'm pretty sure that command still is active from when I originally put it there on Nightball fucking years ago. People skip a boss in Crypt of Hearts 1. Which one? Oh, the Lich? Yeah, they do. You're right. All the time. Which is hilarious, because that's where the quest phylactery is. Not that you have to do it, because obviously they changed most of the quests in the game, so that if you don't actually go through all the steps, you can still get it completed just by handing it in at the end. Because, you know, shit canoes didn't let people finish their quests. But there's still a couple that are outstanding with that one. Vault of Madness and a couple more. That's where people tell me in the chat which ones. I know, just can't think of it right now. Hard drive's back here somewhere. Someone put exclamation point tips on YouTube. Love this dungeon, can do it 1,000 times. You don't need to do it 1,000 times. Because your sticker book's full. Does the command work? But it doesn't. It does work! I remembered. It's been there forever. Because I changed a lot of the commands on the Twitch bot, and then I should have them all completely lined up with the YouTube one, but some of them are a bit skew-if. Look at these minions! Millions of minions! Saying it's fun. Oh, that's how you translate it. So I would do this 1,000 times, translate it to it's fun. Got it! Why don't you just say it's fun, Red? I do sometimes wish that we didn't have so many stuns in ESO. Werewolves breaking my legs and bleeding me out from 2 kilometers away. It annoys me every time. Yeah, most things fucking stun and shit. I think that's a little overkill on some of it. I know there's dots and direct damage and gap closes and all that kind of stuff, which are fine. They're staples of the game. But everything snaring you? Every time you try to run through the overland and skip stuff, if you haven't got the Dark Brotherhood riding skill, it just slows you down. Those on ankles? Yeah, pretty much. I did G. What? You love the dungeon, can do it another 1,000 times. You don't need to do it 1,000 times. You're not allowed to anyway, Red. The fun police said no. Wish it was easier to get RNG to drop my staves. It is. What you need to do is go in again. The sticker book is it's not called a sticker book, that's just what we call it. Basically, you have an item collection system where every single time you get something that is bound, it stays in your book and it remembers it in a curated system so you don't get it again. Until that particular section is full and then you're back to random again. So if you're binding the weapons you get, you will inevitably guaranteed get it. But if you're not binding the weapons and you're just giving away to people, that is why you're not filling it up. Begin with the fun, please. I'm watching. I don't know what that means. Just nod and agree. Awesome. This dude's got a tiny rabbit. What the fuck is this mouse thing? I want one of those. Never got the weapons to drop after 100 runs. You are doing something incredibly wrong. Because that is actually impossible. When did you try to get weapons? If you say 2 years ago, fair enough. But recently, something's not right. Given how a sticker book should work, that sounds like you need to put in a trouble ticket with Zos. Yeah, you've either got a bug, which is only affecting you, or something is wrong and you keep giving people the loot. Within the week. Yeah, you're not doing it right. So, I'll show you. Inventory. Weapons. This here, 2 for a sword. I've already collected it. As you can see at the top, it says collected. If it hasn't been collected, it would say not collected. You can do this, and you can bind it. Or delete it, and it will bind it itself anyway, because it technically was yours and you destroyed it while it was in your possession. Anyway, as long as you bind that, you won't loot that again until all the weapons in this list are done. So your lists are here. Collections, item sets. Let's just say for argument's sake, Daggerfall Covenant. Not that. We'll need a dungeon. Dungeon, Actually, go to the correct dungeon. All these, for example. Once you bind it, you won't get it again. Until all the weapons are collected, you won't get that weapon again, except for trash and a chest. So the boss itself will not drop these if you found it. So 100 runs within a week is a stretch, but it's either broken or you keep giving the weapons away. If you give the weapons away, it doesn't count as bound because it's not yours anymore. Boing. So if you do find weapons along the way, make sure you bind them straight away. From trash or chests or anything, if you get something that you don't already own in your items list, bind it straight away. So be very mindful of that. That way, when you do get to the boss, that one won't drop. Again, each dungeon is like 50 plus runs, depending on the dungeon, because some have weapon-specific sets. So, Spider Cultist, for example, only works for destruction style stuff, skill lines, because it's a destruction staff set. So it doesn't have sword and board and dual wield and all that kind of stuff. So the list is smaller. But for things that have the full list, obviously you've got a certain amount of runs you need before you get them all, but you can't get the weapon more than once. Except, again, for random trash and chests. Boing. Same goes for armor as well. For example, if we were to say the combat physician set. Once you've got all the armor, you're back on random again. But until then, specific bosses drop specific pieces, and you will get the exact ones you don't have until you've got them all. More about that in the curated section on the website. So if you put website in the chat, use the search button, just put the word curated. There's an article there about how it all works, including letting you know which enemies drop which types of gear for Overland, including public dungeons and all that kind of stuff. Each issue of Legion on PC, guild member said restart my game and try again. I got what I need within 3 runs. It's never been as extreme as you're saying, but I had a similar issue. Yeah, but I've also never seen someone do 100 of the same dungeon in a week. So, I've explained enough. That is what you have to do. Failing that, report it. Now what the fuck am I doing? Another dungeon. Activity finder, dungeon finder, random vet, go. That was quick. Oh man. Remember when you had to do this dungeon 1,000 times before they introduced the sticker book? Hey Zai, I'm going to Vet Black Rose Prison. Is the 1 bar bill for the Stork okay to use? Yes, it is. Or should I go to 2 bar? You go with whatever you're more comfortable with. Doesn't make a difference either way. It depends on what you preference. Raddy is in here again. You are stream sniping. Who's this dude? I know this one. Who's this? That's Raddy. Don't know the other one. Run! Put Arx in the chat. Actually, no, it's AC. Arx Corinium. AC. In the chat if you want the mechanics guide for this particular dungeon. Been waiting for 2 minutes. I don't believe you. You knew that you were waiting for a tank, and you knew a tank was queuing, and that one happens to be me. Let's not pretend. Oh shit. He's sniper for the win. I mean, he's getting some daily dungeons. He knows I'm the only tank queued up on the entire server. That's lies. It's funny though. Not against Twitch to Oh, it is. It is. You are incorrect, Noise. It is actually against it. If you are caught actually stream sniping, like negatively, because there is a way to do that, and it is derailing or affecting the streamer in any way, shape, or form, you can be removed for it. So don't let anyone try to tell you they can't. They can. And in fact, in ESO, if your account is clearly doing so, and you are caught on Twitch doing it, they'll nuke you from ESO. They're really strict about it, because stressing out or harassing a streamer is not okay. Anyway, Raddy's not harassing or stressing anybody out, but you can't ban us for stream sniping. They can. Take an opportunity to get in with a mega tank. What do you want? Think of for free stuff. Oh, it very much is. It is a rule. They take that really seriously. As long as you can actually prove it. Love the Rush of Agony again with my tank. Really fun set. Yes, it is. It's actually been on the lazy tank for about... Well, actually, since it ever came out. When it came out with a Dread Seller. That particular build is not called Lazy Tank anymore. It's called Dark Soul. It's had 2 major updates and is absolutely banging. And I also stuck it on the Wolf build. It's nuts. Which mega tank? I think they mean me. That was a compliment, I think. Yes, I'm chain bashing. Boing. Someone put Dark Soul in the chat on YouTube. That particular build has got... Oh my god, fucking boss. It won't start if everyone's not in the room. That was the adaptation to the build after they nuked the AoE aggro side of things, which they never really intended, but they finally did do something about. A friend of mine uses the Wolf build in Infinite Archive and loves it. Good! It's designed for it. And it's fucking mental. Thank you for the link. Got so much control. Jump, chain, not even taunt, actually. Jump, chain, fear. Done. Please stop standing in the big circle of dead. If you stand in the circle of dead, the fucking thing will keep healing. Basically, this boss has got leeching on it. Why are you standing there? You know the difference. Thank you. This one knows. I've seen him before. Started building your one-bar pla, not finished, but loving the sound effects and animation and the cut finish set. Thanks for that. You are most welcome. Also welcome to the stream. One-bar pla is mental, dude. So much fucking fun. In Maelstrom Arena, you can actually start killing things from 100% health with a Jesus beam. Madness. If you like that, put Lazy Bones in the chat. Very successful and solid one-bar Necromancer for the Infinite Archive. I mean, technically it's for all content, but it's got an Infinite Archive variant in the video. I did have 2 separate videos for them, but now it's all in the one. Lazy Tank, nope. Boing. What happened there? Oh, the link. Thank you very much. Oh, come on.
Show me the money.
Who did that? James, you are a legend. You found the button. Thank you very much indeed. Bit and Cake in the chat. Jamesicus Maximus all the way from YouTube. Thank you very much. Look at that. I'm pressing the ninja button. Yes, yes. Very generous of you. Thank you very much and Happy New Year. Yes, both versions already is great. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying it. Get in, people. Smashing goals. Don't forget, people. Slight incentive, by the way. Because it goes up and down all year round. Aiming for a couple goals for subs and bits. If we get the subs goal, I'm giving away 5 pink torch bugs to the community. And yes, they're for any server. If we hit the bits goal as well, so we match both of them, I'm giving away 10. So, enjoy. Also, James, you just now slapped Aldrin, the Dragonborn. I know Aldrin's a dragon, but for the stream game, he's a Dragonborn. Base tank, read that one already. Base tank was insane while it lasted, and then when they altered it, made it even fucking stronger. Now it's just... it's so fucking tough. And it works really well in Infinite Archive as well. Because it applies quite a lot of status by itself. So if you do get focused efforts, you actually wreck shit. Oh, North American server? No. I play on every single server. All 6 of them. But this is the EU server on PlayStation. Game within a game. Brilliant. Right. Pale Gringo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Shit. Hit my controller. That was dumb. My controller's nearly dead, actually. I should have listened to that when the message came up. Yoink. Did that already. Beer and Cake, thank you very much. Busy man, a little bit. Stupidly over the top busy. I mean, even now I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Reading both chats. Boing. Released a video today that took 3 days to fucking edit. If you haven't seen today's video, even if you don't need advice on how to level efficiently, because you already know it all, I would encourage you, for the sake of remembering where everybody started, I would encourage you to go to the video and watch the last timestamp, the one at the very end. 2 words. You're welcome. Gameception. It is. Yoink. Come here. Bubbles.
Bubbles! I love the bubbles!
Yes, I have to let go of the controller to press that button. Someone is using the bowling set. Mad Tinkerers. Because every time I stun shit or put it in, it's getting flung in the air. Actually hits quite hard if you scale your stats towards it. Whee! Heavy sack. I don't give a shit about that on other servers, but on this one I'll pick it all up. Rubido ore. Rubidite ore even. Rip. Through the pinnacle of value-added viewing. Thank you very much, I think. That was a compliment, right? I can never tell with Power Gringo. Yoink. Indeed, it was. Go me. Yoink. Too early in the year for me to be snarky and cynical. Good, because I'm fucking knackered today. I haven't got the energy to say words correctly. This boss is quite simple. Don't kill the fucking snake. I know they're both snakes technically if anyone wants to get pissy, but that one, the real snake, not the one that's got arms. If it's got arms, it's not a snake. Back. Anyway, she will make lots and lots of noise and you get to hide in the shield. The snake makes the shield. You kill the snake, no shield for you. Granted, for this group will be absolutely fine, but generally speaking, if you're a brand new player or an inexperienced player or just struggling with instance content, that might kill you. And this dude's going to kill the snake. Leave the snake. He heard me in messages. Arms are not what I would reference first. It's got arms. There we go, problem solved. Medusa stuff. Doing normal dungeons in the queue and haven't seen the need to strategize. Does that begin once you start hard? No, it begins once you are in a situation where you're struggling. So the skill gauge in this game is fucking broad. So some people really, really struggle on normal. Other people run through it and don't even feel it. But this is actually on vet. And we've also got someone in here who's very, very new by the looks of it. I've just been run and kill. For some people it feels like that because people pick it up at different paces. Rich was given a statistics on stream a while back. The vast majority of players that try Fungal Grotto 2 on normal don't get past the second boss as a group. So if you are blitzing through stuff, appreciate the fact that you are more skilled than most. Oh, fucking boss. That's why I have a mechanics series teaching everyone how to do stuff. Because I do understand that most people do actually struggle with the content, whereas others don't. Ones that don't might not need it, or they might because they want to know stuff they didn't already know. But for those that do struggle, everything is demonstrated. Evening, oops, morning. Gary, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Even Zion Ninjas, lurking 777, how you doing? Just dropping in for a beer and cake after dinner. How's stuff and things? Stuff and things are getting there. I'm absolutely exhausted. I got Sofa Boss to fucking nearly miss my own stream. And released a video today updating for 2025 on how to level up efficiently, whether it's an alt character or a new character, as in a new player. Everything you need to know is in the video. Also, there's a clip at the end that I highly encourage you to check. So if you don't want to watch a video, go to the timestamp at the end. That will remind you of why you like ESO so much. Trust me, it hits you right in the feels. Level 162, so it's probably because I was with a level 2000. That's a variable you were missing out there. That's a bit of information I could have been loaded with to start with. Yes, that might have helped. However, bear in mind, that particular player might not have been as good as you. You might be better because your champion points don't carry you in this game. Your ability to understand and perform in mechanics do. Now, obviously, champion points are nice and your gear is nice and all that kind of stuff, but there's no shortcut for practice. So there are people that are 3,000 champion points that will be outplayed by level 300 players. Once you get 160, you are gear cap. So no gear will ever be out-leveled by you again. All the content is the same level, So now it's just a case of growing your character. The content doesn't change anymore for you. Technically, the content never changed anyway. You scaled to it, but now your kind of crutch stats are gone, and it's all up to you. Back in there, went straight through off the bridge there. Do people still do? They fall off it all the time. Gotta go to sleep. Thanks for the stream. Have fun, chat. Turtle Swatter, thank you very much indeed for watching. Much appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat if anyone enters or leaves. Sense. Yeah, in other games, your level and your gear will make a lot more impact because they're generally linear. And they add DLCs that give you more levels so you're stronger than the content. Now you're not. In this game, every piece of content is the same level. The only content in the game that scales up is the Infinite Archive. Everything else is the same. Yes, of course, you can have normal or veteran difficulty, but nothing actually goes further than the gear cap. So that's it. Any race, any class, any race, any role, play with absolutely anyone at any point in time. Experience and ability are the game changers. We had 3 people in the same group the other night that were between 2,000 and 3,000 champion points each. And nothing against them because everyone's got their own skill kind of level and everyone plays the game at their own pace. But their champion points combined was the best part of like 5 to 6k. And I've seen people in a group of 200 to 300 that could kill things much, much faster. So again, it's skill and ability based. The rest of it is just nice to have in your stat sheet. Will it make an impact if you're really good? Sure. If not, no. So all in all, where does the best gear come from? That's the thing. There's no best. There is so many different possibilities. There's 657 sets in the game currently. And if you tried every combination possible, you would be looking at 68 unvigintillion possibilities. Now, most of them wouldn't be necessarily making much sense. Some of them wouldn't function at all. So the ones that would function to make a proper build, say a full set, and another mixed set, whatever, you're looking at 269 billion possibilities. It would take you 9,000 years doing it once a second to try and find out all the combinations and find out which one was better before you even put a skill in. So best is broad as fuck. It's generally speaking, whatever works for you and or your group. So try stuff out, see what you like, and go from there. Saw a video listing, gonna go check it out later. Looking forward to the end bit. Thank you very much indeed. Hopefully you enjoy it. Yeah, you will get people trying to tell you this is best or else. Those people are very, very tunnel vision kind of minded. There's nothing wrong with you having a limited amount of time and going, hey, I've tried this, this, and this is best for me. That's perfectly fine. That's a fair answer. But this is the best or else? Nope. Impossible for anyone to gauge. So if in doubt, try it out. And that's why there's so many different builds on the channel. Because there's just so much fucking variety. Also, hey Mike Macon, missing trial runs with you. Been away longer than I should have been. I'm back late. But I'm back lately. Excellent. Don't run away from the fucking Lamia. She will chase you until you die. Don't run. Oh, there's no point typing it. Fuck it. If he dies, he dies. So, the lightning is dangerous, but if she's dipping her tail in, then she doesn't have a damage shield. If you run away from the boss when she chases you, she will keep chasing until that heavy attack hits you. That cannot be taunted out.
I love winning. Drinks all around.
Look for the trait skill, basically. Not necessarily. Depends on the combination of your overall setup. Back lately, I'm dad. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Yeah, if you put exclamation point builds in the chat, there's shit tons of stuff. And there's more stuff coming as well. This dude keeps running away. Stop running. By the time I type it, he's going to die anyway, so there's no point. AC or arcs in the chat for the guide. Yuri, how you doing? Welcome in. Bear in mind, commands are not just for Twitch, they're for YouTube as well. They do work. Well, how's everyone? I have no idea how everyone is. I didn't ask them. I asked individuals how they were, and some of them had really long stories. Also, people, if you like other games, and you are interested in Ark or Conan Exiles, I actually run 3 different servers. One for crossplay for Ark Survival Ascended, one for Conan Exiles RP PvP server 24-hour raiding on Xbox, and one on PlayStation as well. They are tied directly to Patreon, obviously, because I have to fund the fucking things. But if you have the perks, you can join. 1 perk for all of them, plus you get access to early access build videos for ESO and the Discord access. There's so much fucking stuff. For exclamation point Conan or exclamation point Patreon in the chat and see what the fuss is all about. There is only ESO. You are incorrect. But I'll allow it. Boing. GG, thank you for group. So, common mistake there is to run away from enemies. Running away from enemies doesn't get you out of trouble. It doesn't make you not have aggro. You have block, dodge roll, and you can maneuver. But running actually away will just make them chase you. You see, it should work. It does work. Excellent. Right, I'm leaving the group. Social, group, leave group. I'm not going to disband it because it's a dick move. They might be handing in the quest. Doing alright, drawing and finish my necro heal for ice cage practice. Excellent. So you're doing VSS. Boing. Ice cage practice. So here's a way to look at that, Yuri. Basically, this is going to sound really complicated. When someone goes into the cage and goes half health, you need to heal them. So, get a heal. You don't really need much practice apart from the mechanic. And that is spot when they're in there. So you got multiple different ways to do this. Put VSS in the chat. This will help. If not, just put Sunspire, I think. No, VSS. Number 1. Look at the health bars of your group. If you're an active healer, you should be able to do this. But if you can't, look at the health bars of the group. If someone goes directly half, they are in the cage. Look behind you. They are going... Now you know. Outside of that, watch the dragon. He will look up in the air and go... Spits ice up in the air. Pay attention. Just before that, he punches the ground. All these things tell you the mechanic is coming. So now you know what to look for. Now you can practice spotting it. The actual heal itself, if you've got a heal that can out-heal someone's half health bar, you are already done. Tip. This is in the new level up video. Options. Combat. This is for people making their own builds. I don't give too much advice on making your own builds on the channel because it's too broad. We'll be here way too long, and I do that kind of stuff in Patreon anyway. And there's a video for it, but... Anyway, go into here. Combat text, all the way to the bottom. Show overhealing. If you are a healer and you're trying to make heals strong, make sure you've got overhealing on. Otherwise, when you activate your heals, you will only ever see how much you did heal, not how much you can. So this game doesn't use target of other players for buffs. Use target for other players or buffs. I'm not sure. I've only been playing for a few weeks on PS4. So, do you mean like health of target, like ESO, like EverQuest and shit like that? That you just cast in their radius. You can aim at them directionally, or you can place it like this. So you see this skill here. You can aim it and cast it there, or here, or whatever. And some of them are placed underneath your feet, like this. So it depends on the skill. But anyway, you need to have overheal on. As you can see at the moment, you can see how much this is healing per tick, which is obviously going to increase if I have extra bonuses and shit. If you don't have overhealing on and your max health, that won't show. If you have overhealing off and your max health, it will only show absolute fucking 0 until you lose health. So if you lose a little bit, it will show how much you filled. So overhealing on is a very, very helpful setting for people that are trying to gauge how strong their heals will be. I've got time for one more dungeon, then I'm getting the fuck out of here. It's quick. Bet Raddy's in there again. You better be. I noticed when healing Ice Cage non-hard mode, that hard mode there's an additional cage instead of one, which had me fuck up time. Dude, your phone. Yuri's getting Samsung to shit. I know what you meant, don't worry. I can decipher it, just about. I'm not meeting you at the car park. Yes, hard mode has 2 per phase. 2 groups per phase instead of 1. So, again, the guide above your head there does demonstrate that. But you just have to be quick. Make sure you can heal 2 people. You gotta look for it. Why is it always the DPS that's not queuing up when the DPS complain all over Facebook about how they can't get in the queue? Like, I'll let play with your target ability. No, you can't do that. Oh, wait. So, technically, no. You just aim. But there are a couple of skills in the game relatively recently. One was quite a while ago, but one is more recent, where you do actually have an active target. You don't highlight them with your cursor or tabs or anything like this. You don't have... Where the fuck is it? I'll do it to a guard. You don't have this. But there is one that directly aims at a player, but they are very, very rare. There's only a couple of them. The rest of them is just hit them if you're in the radius. Correct, yeah. But it's kind of smart. It usually aims at the lowest target and shit like that, depending on the skill. There's lots of different types. We could be a long time going over this, but there's different ways to do it. Are we going? Yes. There's a lot to learn in the very early stages, dude. Gotcha, thanks. No worries. If you put beginner in the chat, exclamation point beginner. Just put that word, all one word, beginner, with the exclamation point at the beginning. In the beginning. That will send you to the How to Get Good series. There's lots of information there about all that kind of stuff. Even Zion, nice to see you. Hope you've had a lovely, a bit busy day. I've had a very busy day, yes. Released a new video today for leveling efficiently, so that will help you with lots of different stuff. That's a better way. I don't have a target to heal. You don't have the target to heal, no. It's vicinity based or range based or whatever. This dude is just gonna try and put everything in the fucking. Do you know what? I don't have time for this shit. Why are you pulling for the tank? Whatever. Do you know why tanks don't queue up so much for dungeons in comparison to DPSs, apart from the fact that there are more people wanting to do the deeps than there are tanks? It's because when you finally get a tank, DPS shit all over it. They either give you hassle in messages, like, oh my god, don't do that. Stop poking me. Or they try and pull stuff for you. Or try to make you skip everything. Pisses people off. This game plus alone. Dude, there's so much. So much. You're gonna love it. But yeah, most healing abilities are either ground or area of effect or frontal or conal area of effect. They aren't normally aimed at one target, but there are a couple of skills that are. There's one on the Warden, there's one in the Sigic Order skill line, and there's one in Scriben as well. There's also a guard that does it as well, but again, you don't target for most things. Rule number one, you pull it, you tank it. Correct. Like, if you expect a tank to arrive all the time, don't piss them off. Tanks get poached very, very quickly. They don't need you. As painful as that may be for people who have really weak feelings, tanks don't need an individual to perform. There are thousands of DPS players out there. Thousands. A tank will always find a group. DPS, on the other hand, if you piss everyone off, no one wants you. So remember that. You piss off the tanks, you thin out how many groups you're actually available for. You're going to have to start making your own. And Banished Cells 2 on feed. Nice. Exclamation point feed in the chat. I'm not saying the tank is always right. You can actually meet a lot of dickheads that are tanks. Because, you know, there's a human behind it. But, generally speaking, if you've got one that is playing the game and doing well and all the rest of it, and you're a DPS that likes pissing people off, it's not going to last that long for you. There's always that one DPS that's halfway through the dungeon before the rest get there first. Yeah, me first, I'm an OP. Are you? You're really not. They pulled the boss already. Watch them not do the mechanic. Spell Slinger, thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. 41 months on the bounce, subbing on Twitch. You must like it here. Thank you very much indeed. What an absolute legend you are. Imagine not doing the mechanics. Someone's gonna die. You're lucky. Thinking of start playing again, maybe create a new character. Any tips? Yes, actually. Today I made a video, or I didn't make it today. I've been making it over a period of days. I've been editing for 3 days. I released a video on leveling efficiently. Watch that video. That will help you. No, it's not go to Black Rose Prison. That doesn't help fucking anyone. But it's fast, yes, and then you have to go backwards and find all the skill points that you missed while you're at a weaker state. You are stronger at lower level than you are when you get to level 50 the first time. Because you've got crutch stats, I like to call them. Here he goes again, he's got himself clobbered, right? Someone's dead. He's dead! You've allowed someone to die on the first major boss because you decided to run ahead of everyone. And then in the fight, dear, dear. Here's the funny part. And I'm going to say it because it's deserved. The people that run ahead of the group and try to pull absolutely fucking everything and don't give a shit about playing as a team and all that kind of stuff. The ones that fuck up the dungeon finder. It would be nice if they were actually as good as they thought they were. Because let's face it. I'm not a DPS snob, but that Deeps was average at best. Don't pull ahead of the tank. You'll piss him off. Does a point and laugh emote exist? A kiss my ass one does. There's a mistletoe one for that. I'd use it in frequent cases. I mean, you can flip the bird. It's not exactly that, but you can. It's literally a bird. But it means the same thing, obviously. We've skipped the side ad as well. Boss even. Apparently we're not killing that. How are you in that much of a hurry at 1:15 on a Saturday night? Really? He's pulled. I don't need to get this done. I'm doing it for entertainment purposes. If I wasn't on stream, I'd fucking walk out. But I want to set a good example and just get it done anyway. And just underline that sometimes stuff is shit. There's a mistletoe dangled over the butt emote as well. That's the one I'm referring to when I said the kiss my ass one. Actually, there's two. There's kiss my ass and the mistletoe one. Worth upgrading to gold road, describe skills, whatever that is. At the moment, dude, do you know, so first of all, yes, it's fucking awesome. But at the moment, you've got so much stuff to see. I wouldn't worry about it too much. What system are you on? What platform and server? Don't for all the questions. Well, tip you first. Hey, I gave you money. Now you have to answer all my questions. No, I'm joking. Dude, I'm here to answer questions. It's just if I can't, I can't, and if I can, I can. Which platform? Which server? I would taunt the boss, but you didn't give me the opportunity to get in the room. Start a game today. Nice! Welcome in. You're going to fucking love it. If you're brand new, there's lots to see. It's probably quite overwhelming to start with, but here's a basic overview. Any class, any race, any role. Billions of possibilities when it comes to build construction. Don't worry about it until you get to 160, and don't power level. If you power level, it will hurt you because higher levels don't make you necessarily a better player. They just give you some inflated stats. Your ability to understand mechanics and perform in them makes a big difference. You will outplay extremely high-level players just by being better. It's not like WoW where your gear and your level is really, really important. It doesn't carry you. Everything in the game is the same level. So you can play with anyone at any time, at any level. No restrictions. Whee! Obviously, veteran difficulty is unlocked at level 50, but that's a different thing entirely. Same content, you can still play it with anyone. Why are you trying to put everything for me? This is a prime example of a shit dungeon finder group. Look, I'm holding all the stuff here, like tanks are supposed to do, and he's just run off. You get him. Just like walking down the street, you'll find a dickhead now and again. It's nothing to do with the game and everything to do with humans. Whee! May as well just walk to the boss then, since this is what we're doing. You blame Coyote? I agree. If he didn't make me say the wrong words at his message, that wouldn't have happened. This actually sometimes bugs out if you pull stuff before you get here. I wish it would, but I don't think it's going to. James, before I leave the stream, which platform and server are you on? Delicious humans. There is a joke to that, by the way. He said making hummus once, and I misread it to making humans. And there's a short about it. It's actually on my Instagram as well. You're welcome. Oh, now you want the hard mode. It's important to get the hard mode, is it? Got it. Hard mode is a condition in this particular one. So, generally speaking, the DLCs normally have a trigger, like a banner on a brazier or a scroll or whatever. Version 1 and 2 of these stories used to be normal difficulty and vet difficulty a long time ago. Now they've both got normal and vet. So that meant the version 1s didn't have a hard mode. Didn't exist. So now they have scrolls. But version 2s used to have a condition to their hard mode. This one is you need to kill 15 zombies during the fight. If you kill them before the fight, it doesn't count. fairness, I'm currently eating humans while doing Conan upkeep, where I'm eating humans. Fair enough. Channeling your inner and outer cannibal. It's a change? It is a change. One time Real made a huge change. It was brilliant. I'm going to do what the nice people should do. GG, thank you for group. Always say thank you for group, even if the group is horrendously shit. And of course, Mr. I'm going to run in front of everyone just left without saying bye.
Give me one reason why I should
Fuck 'em.
kill you.
No respect for you. Group, leave group. Don't disband, it's a dick move. Did you notice how I misspelt almost in my title? Did you think it was just an edgy way to spell it? Whoops. It's fine, the algorithm won't even notice because no one's looking up the word almost anyway. Unless, of course, they're looking up almost Immortal Warrior. So put A-I-W... Actually, don't put A-I-W. Put Immortal in the chat. Shameless plug there. I'm using the build anyway, so it counts. I left the group. Why is it not working? Oh, I left instance. Never mind. Well managed. Twat that one. Well mannered twat that one. That was a clever way to write twat. Well done. Yeah. So people that think they're better than you normally just fuck off. They know where the ninja leave button is more than they do the hello button. Immortal Link, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Phazon 1218. No. That's not what it said. James, which gaming system are you playing on? And are you on the EU or NA server? So PlayStation, Xbox, PC, NA or EU. Boing. Username is not necessarily relevant. I don't need that. Boing, boing, boing. Well, man, twat. You get it. It happens sometimes. Some pugs are good, some are bad. And that's the thing. It's random. So when people sit there and say pugs are all bad, that's inaccurate. They're not. Some are really, really good. You're deliberately putting yourself in a random situation. Expect a different outcome each time. Unless you make a pre-made, in which case, I mean, you should know what's going to happen. Sometimes you get people like Raddy and Smooch. I have to go in a minute, but I'm waiting for James to reply. For those of you that haven't seen it yet, put level up in the chat. Today's video is to teach people how to level efficiently so they are not at a weaker state when they get to the max level, if you like, before champion points. Because lots of people make the mistake of trying to go too fast and they end up with only the basic 64 points that you get when you get there. Then they realize they need loads of passives and they have to go backwards for the ones that they missed, and now they're weaker and playing harder content. It is harder for them because their inflated stats have gone. So that will teach you how to get everything you need along the way. It's actually really fucking simple, but it's in the video, and then people will be better prepared for content once they get to 50. That's the point. If you would like to keep your sanity, I'm going to put this as flat as I can. I could tiptoe around it and be really, really polite, but I won't. I'll just say it as it is because, you know, honesty is a lot easier to digest. If you would like to keep your sanity, stay the fuck out of the comment section. Now you know how to use YouTube properly. During all fairness, I've had some really good experiences with Pugs too. Yeah, me too. Both good and bad. Thanks for the streams, it was great. It was even better if you put an X instead of a Z. Ennis Wacky, thank you for joining. Much appreciated. Anyway, level up in the chat if you want today's video. Socials in the chat if you want the links for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. The website zonogaming.com. You can follow all those and use the website left, right, and center. There's so much content on there, including ultimate zone guides if you're new and you want to get overland stuff or whatever. There's loads of stuff. Scroll up. I can't scroll up when I'm on 2 platforms. There's loads of stuff. Oh, I see. Been playing on PS4 for 2 weeks. Yeah, which server? James, I'm going to put this really, really bluntly. This is a really difficult way to give you free stuff. Which platform and which server combined? I can see PS4. Brilliant. NA. Last question. Do you live in the USA? If you do, that's important. If you don't, that's also important. Usually read the comments when I want entertainment. Okay, well, if you take it as entertainment instead of brain leaking, then that's fine. Anyway, socials in the chat. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. The website is zonogaming.com. Use the website. It's full of stuff you need. Also, the financial ones, Patreon, Throne, Buy Me a Coffee, and merch. Patreon is fucking booming. Discord channels, early access to build videos, Conan server access, Ark server access. one-to-ones, personal build videos, stream takeovers, a fucking lot. There's loads of stuff. Nope, Northern UK. And it's wacky. I'm talking to James. You're confusing me now. Northern UK. As in, how north? In the water? We're trying to find out which server James is on because he's new to the game, and I've decided before I leave I'm going to give him loads of stuff. He doesn't know that yet, so don't tell him. We're trying to find out if he actually lives somewhere or not, because if he does, then that means the code will work, and if he doesn't, that means the code won't work. I've never tried so hard to give someone free stuff. Are you live every day? Yes, every day except Wednesday. James, your district. I don't need to know your actual location, as in town, city, whatever. Do you live in the USA? Newcastle, wait. Sorry, I thought you were asking me. No. We'll get there eventually. I'm also doing other giveaways if we hit sub and bits goals, but I won't have time to do that today because we're about to leave. I'm thinking James might be a bit intoxicated. That's fine, as long as he shares it. You have to share it with the rest of the class. Good night, Zion Ninjas. Great to see you. You as well, Lurkin. Thank you for joining. Much appreciated. I played, and I read that one already. I think you might be on the reverse, or... You know YouTube sometimes freezes up, and it buffers. On live, you have to actually press the button to get yourself back up to speed to the actual live time, the live feed. And I think it's behind a bit. Twitter is the best for guide videos, you think? No. Cat Daddington, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm now about to go. What did I miss? I put level up in the chat. There's a new video. North America. You live in North America. Perfect. Right. James, since it's going to be a really long way around this and trying to communicate with you in any other way, shape or form, I'm going to use a smart here and I'm going to take your username. I need your permission. Just say yes. I'm going to use your username and I'm going to send you... Yes, I got the permission. Brilliant. I'm going to send you Gold Road and every chapter that exists. You are going to be horrendously overwhelmed. Take your fucking time, but you're going to have it all. You got rid of the plats. Long time ago. I shaved my hair off like fucking year ago. Only alive 6 days of the week, indeed. Right, people, I have to go. Thank you very much for watching. Put socials in the chat if you want to follow on socials. If you're not following on YouTube or subbing on Twitch or whichever way fucking round that is, you know what way to do it. Press the follow button. Hit the button, they're free. Watch today's video. Fast forward to the end if you don't want to watch the video. Definitely watch the last timestamp. It's fucking important for you to remember why you like this game so much, just in case you've forgotten. Go to that timestamp. You're going to love it. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Bit and cake in the chat. Bye-bye.
That the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing, yup. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like